That's great. Okay, so started last session. You guys were watching quite a bit of Cyclops come down the hill pretty mad after hearing a screech of the Cyclops that had gotten beat by the mercenary group. You took in one member as you guys fled the scene and came up to the windmill where one of you had a conversation with a raven, technically a centaur. You found a note from in the windmill in the nightstand from Ernest Ponder, writing a message what you think was to the Cyclops, just that he's going to leave to go help Nasiri on Knowledge Isle, and he can't pass this up. You then made your way, took a couple sheep, made your way to the boat where you saw it was being, or had been, ransacked, and it appears by all means that another group was also taking whatever was left on their ship, some lumber, which is pretty much all that was left. One of your crew members had passed, gotten killed, but you quickly and swiftly took care of most of the members, as there's a couple stragglers that gave up, and you are currently deciding what to do. From where you are located, if you look at the map, you are on One-Eyed Isle, and you are, from all intents and purposes have told me, headed to Fungi Isle, which is next, and after that it doesn't matter. So, this current decision is what to do with this current group. They had mentioned that they are on their way to help Bryony at Yin Yang Island, and she's expecting them. Other members, the couple conversations were let them sail away, make a friend. A couple conversations were have them sail with us all the way to Knowledge Isle and then let them go. Or Vine Isle and then let them go. A couple conversations were have them escort you to Fungi and then let them go, or take everything they have and leave them. So those were the conversations that were currently had. Did I miss anything from anyone? Any questions before we jump right in?
There was no misunderstanding whatsoever last session.
To be fair, I think we all knew that it was, at least I feel like we knew that it was a misunderstanding, but like we all knew that our characters would react the way they did. Right? Like, we all knew that there was more to the story here, but everybody was just like, okay, we're attacking them.
To be fair, I don't think you knew at first. But once they said,
I mean, they were ransacking our ship and our cook was dead, so
we
it was
it out, but we were in the middle of a fight, and we were like, well, I'm halfway through killing this guy. I'm not going to stop.
Well, okay. Oh. I was very much of the opinion of like, okay, we should definitely take this slow and talk to them first and stuff, but
It's on site.
I knew that.
I mean, if they're ransacking our ship,
everybody else.
Okay, if they were just like there, if they were just like sitting there, that's one thing. But if they're like actively taking stuff out of our ship, I mean, what else does it look like?
Yeah, they should have recognized our ship, and if they will next time, you know.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Gish done right, Nas. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's what I did to their captain, right in his face as he was dying.
He died. Yeah. We feeling like maybe take a little bit of stuff from them, loot them a little bit, some on the way, right? I think that's kind of what.
Yeah, and then if any of their peons want to like come be our crew, then they can join our crew if they want. We'll give them the choice.
You guys have a cook on your crew?
We do not. No cooks.
We just got a cook. Remember?
Oh yeah, never mind.
What's his name again?
Lep.
Yeah, we just got Lep.
He's got Lep.
It's perfect.
Hey, does anyone want to join the Prism?
What's that?
That's great.
Well, obviously we're a crew. We're not like official pirate crew. But if anyone wants to leave, join us. Because your crew was ready to have us slaughter everyone who is not a special person on this ship.
not a special person. I mean, I wouldn't mind joining you guys if you guys are open for a member or two.
Sounds good.
Is this one of the peons or is this one of the main people?
This is one of the peons.
Okay, yeah.
How many people want to come over? Maybe we could persuade them. Does anyone have good powers of persuasion?
Yeah, the
He already
captain.
said
I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
This is all on you. We're on the ocean.
Yeah.
It's your orders.
I
Okay.
technically do, but I don't think I'm gonna. We only need like
we only need like a couple guys.
a couple guys, and that's it. We don't need
Yeah.
that many.
Remember, your ship can get pretty crowded pretty quick too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Small.
I mean, there's what, like 6 guys there? I was thinking, like, if we could get 3 people that could actually, like, somewhat defend our ship slightly
Yeah,
when we're not there.
that's fair. How much are we paying?
I'll let you guys do this. You can roll for a persuasion check with advantage if you wanna persuade some of these guys, but if you want to do like one of these guys,
No.
then the DC will be higher.
No.
Nah, we'll let them go to Briny.
Guys,
Yeah, they can go to Briny.
I think we should interview them one by one, filling out each of their backstories.
all right. Turn in your resumes.
Where did you grow up?
What were you doing with this gap here between 2023 and 2024?
If you were shrunk down to a size of nickels and thrown into a blender,
What's a blender? What's a nickel?
you turn a crank and blades spin around inside of a glass jar and it cuts up meat and vegetables. Not really meat, mostly vegetables.
Interesting.
Or meat if you stick your hand in it, you know.
Windrin is gonna. While this is happening, Windrin is gonna go check one of the bodies that the ooze arrow hit. They have to analyze it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially same thing. It's like it runs. It's very black and veiny, running. It still seems to be following like a natural vein-like curve as it ever so slowly is growing around their body. It doesn't seem to be dead as the body is.
Okay.
Regardless, they right now all of their magical stuff is we have, right? We told them to get rid of their magical stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I got
Yeah.
2
Around
things.
the corner,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
yeah.
You got a book,
Yeah.
I think.
So I think other than the book though, we pretty much
I mean, I'm fine. I'm
did
fine,
somebody
like,
else-
as long as we
somebody
get our
else
stuff
want
back.
Yeah. Did somebody else
much-
like want something of theirs?
Dude, their guys were like firing cannons at our thing.
Yeah, they
Right.
had one cannon shot actually hit our ship.
Okay.
Which is disappointing. We'll definitely
Should we,
take our wood back.
Yeah.
From,
Yeah.
you know,
Hey,
we
guys.
want our,
Go get the wood back. All right. They're
Uh,
on their way
I
to
have a
bring your
question.
wood.
Hey, so you guys understand our predicament, right? How it looked because you're looking at our ship.
Simple.
We get it. We get it. We thought it was just an abandoned ship, pretty much. So, yeah, we get it.
Is there
Okay,
like a
so
society?
then we're gonna let you guys sail on to Briny.
Yeah, you can make a investigation or a
insane.
insight. Yeah, I was just playing Pathfinder yesterday, so I was like, society is what you would do. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what it is. Oh shit! All right, 11.
Yeah, nope, that's what they thought.
All right, I went. Okay, so that's just a normal thing. You'd be like,
It's
it's
a
cool.
normal thing.
Is the number of
We saw the GIF obviously leaving, so we were figuring if they left anything, might as well take a peek before we're on our way.
are the number of ballistas and cannons that like so we see 8 ballistas on the top.
It'll be 4 ballistas, 4 cannons.
Okay.
Oh, could we
As
take
a-
those?
Yeah. Do we want to take like 2 ballistas?
Why not just take them all?
I don't know
Wait.
if we've got room for them.
You
And
guys,
they also need them.
it would be
for-
pretty heavy
yeah.
for your ship.
Yeah.
You're a fishing ship, right? So
But if we take 2,
Not if we
Like-
got 4 ballistas or not.
Yes.
Oh, what are we fishing?
Yeah.
That's true. We can start.
You guys do have a
harpooning some
harpoon
whales.
still. You guys have a harpoon still.
We don't have a harpoon shooter, right? We don't have like a ballista harpoon.
No, we
shooter.
do.
You do.
That's like the one thing we have.
And then do we have small cannons as well? I can't remember.
You have the illusion of small cannons.
But we don't actually have any kind of.
Oh, so maybe let's
But you-
take like a couple.
You have
I'd
the
rather
illusion of small cannons.
Yeah, but their cannons are below deck, which means it'd be much more difficult to get them out, right?
I
assume
mean,
that's
I got
correct.
very good strength.
Yeah.
I mean, with all of us, yeah, we could probably get a couple.
I'll just get angry.
But it's also if Levin like sits down and does the calculations, like I don't know, would adding 2 cannon. I assume cannon are heavier than the ballista.
Mhm.
Like, would adding 2 cannon to our ship like slow us down
it
significantly?
would slow you, not significantly, but it would slow you guys down.
And what about 2 ballista? If we got 2 ballista, would it slow us down at all?
Not much.
Okay. And ballista on top.
Because their cannons on this ship are pretty big. Pretty big cannons.
Okay. I kind of wanted a cannon, but that's okay.
I mean,
I mean,
why
we
not
could
be
take
a
a
little
cannon.
slower?
You're the captain.
I think it'd be good to have a cannon on each side. Let's do 2 cannons. It's not going to significantly slow us down, as you said. Thank you for the calculations, by the way. So I say let's do 2 cannons. One for each side of the ship.
You're the boss.
That's
Okay.
right. Just kidding. You don't just play 11.
I-
Okay, anyway. So,
So about we would need. There's no great way to like undo the cannons, and there's no ramp to wheel up. We need a lot.
how did they get in there?
You open up the top of the deck, and then you have to rebuild the boards, and then
Well, they don't have like
Yeah.
they don't have like a grate because like to like lower their supplies down below deck. They don't have a
It's right here. They have these 2 wooden doors,
sure,
right? But they
not
don't.
big enough
They
to
don't
put a cannon
have,
out of.
no.
They don't
It's
have
a
like
stairwell.
they don't have a crane or anything.
Not on the ship.
Yeah.
no.
I mean, what about like
Hold on.
So if you guys want to go to Brown Faction Island, that's who loaded us up with the cannons.
You're like,
Pretty good engineers over there.
Would a cannon fit up the stairwell?
Yeah. Pretty big doors.
Okay, so we can
Okay, let's just take the some ballistas and we'll call it a day.
No, if you guys want 2 cannons, I think we should at least try.
Let's just take.
How heavy is a cannon, Joe?
I don't know. Top of the head. I mean,
Is it more than 300 pounds?
Yes.
The
Yeah,
answer's got to be yes. Yeah. Okay.
Is it cast iron? If it's cast iron, it's gonna be
Hold
pretty
on.
heavy.
Hold on a second. I got enlarge reduce. It
Oh!
only lasts a minute, but I can cast it a couple times. So if I reduce it and we get like, like 5 people on each side of it, I quick reduce it, grab it, sprint up the stairs. I cast it again. I've got a
Yeah,
couple
why not?
castings of it.
Did it change the mass of the object?
Yeah.
Master,
by like
it
1/8
makes stuff
or
lighter.
something.
Okay, so then it would be like lighter then. Okay, then that
It'd
would
be,
work.
I assume, a fair bit lighter.
Yeah, definitely then. Okay.
It doesn't. The spell doesn't actually explicitly say that you change the mass. But it says. I
I
mean,
mean,
size
it says if you enlarge it, the weight is multiplied by 8.
Yeah, so I
Oh,
assume
it says that
would be
explicitly.
it would
Okay, well
work,
then, yeah,
but-
yeah,
yeah.
then reduce
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
the target size doubles in all dimensions, and the weight is multiplied by 8. Reduced, the weight is reduced to 1/8 of the normal.
That sounds like a good
Easy.
plan.
Yes, that means that if it's like 1,000 pounds, what is
So,
it then? Like
What is
200
what
pounds?
is
Like
1/8 of
like
4,000 pounds?
Wouldn't that be 500 pounds?
Wait.
Right?
How heavy is this thing?
There, 4,000.
4,000 pounds.
4,000?
32-pound cannonball.
500. Down to
Oh,
500.
Yeah,
What's
you get stinking
You want to say hi?
6 people. 6 people can lift 500 pounds, no problem.
2 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Here, can you say goodnight?
Good night, Theo.
Right.
So, looking at So sorry. So looking at your ship and these cannons, when it's back to its normal size, it's gonna it's a lot of weight.
Oh man,
That's 8. Yeah, that's 8,000
It's
pounds.
8,000 pounds. Yeah. Yeah.
That's 4
So-
ton. That's a lot.
It's too much for our ship.
I
That'd
would
be
say
too
that's
much
too
for your
much.
I think your
Okay.
ship can handle. Hold on, I have it up here.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say maybe like maybe 3,000 more pounds.
This is why
Like,
we need
wild guess.
This is why we need magical cannons. Cannons that don't weigh much.
Oh, that's not. I looked up ship quick. There was 166 mentions of ship in this story so far. So, that's not it.
Captain Aquaholic stats. Who knows?
I have it.
You post them. I have them too.
Yeah,
somewhere.
I mean, I know you guys have them. I just want
What's-
to
Hold
make
on.
sure.
I don't think I have like how much it can carry.
What's Carv's strength?
You do. It should say.
Oh
I
wait,
mean,
here. This was a fishing vessel. To be fair, carrying heavy weight will make it slower. 15,000 pound max.
15,000 pound max. So, or
Okay.
6.5 tons. So I mean, you're close to top. So it is going to significantly slow you down. To be fair.
so then maybe we should just get a couple of fast
Hold
ones.
on a second. That's half of our weight. We have 15,000 pound max. You said 8,000 pounds total for
Yes,
both
but
cannons.
carrying heavy weight will make it slower, and that is the max. Like that's the max. Carrying a heavy weight.
What's the
heavy weight
factor of
will make
safety
it
built
slower.
into that?
Basically, it'll slow our speed by like 50% almost.
Is
Zero,
That, is, that,
D&D.
is that the
Zero
case?
factor of safety.
A little less than 50%. But you're not going to outrun ships like you've been.
No,
Okay.
and I don't
Yeah,
think
you
you
would
can
gather.
carry.
Okay, let's just get
Ballistas.
the bullet. How much does each ballista weigh?
Oh,
Like what? 300, 500 pounds?
yeah,
Maybe?
not much.
Yeah, it's like nothing.
Oh, wow. So Google says
What?
It-
Okay.
or hundo,
There's a lot of different sizes of ballista.
but yeah.
these are 600 pound ballistas.
Oh, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I say we just get some ballistas.
I'd say we get all 4 of them. 2 on
This
the
is
front, 2 on the
hilarious.
back, 1 on each side.
This is so funny. It immediately gives me the D&D like information, not the like real life stuff.
Yeah.
It's
what
in
you
real
need for
life.
D&D, yeah.
Cool. Okay. You want 4
Okay,
ballistas?
then hey, you keep your cannons, we'll take your ballistas.
Okay.
Do we-
Then in that case, I'm gonna have the guys bring up some of the other hooks for you guys too, since they're not gonna be any use for us. So
Yeah. Might as well take the armaments as
or
well.
the
Sounds
arrows,
good.
rather. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. That works for us.
All right. Bring them on
Wait,
over. Let's start undoing all the ballistas.
Just to be clear, we do have room. I assume obviously the deck
You
will
do.
our deck will be more crowded,
You
but
do, but yeah, just walking on deck is not going to be as easy.
Yeah.
And just so you know, Carv, I'm telling you this specifically because you're the admiral, but everyone else can write it down too, or the captain. It's 66 damage if you fire a ballista and hit something.
Oh, okay.
nice.
Yep, let me write that down. Actually, I have like 0 notes on this entire campaign, so could someone else write that down?
I got it.
That's great.
That player got it.
Also,
He's telling
it'll take you an action to reload the ballista, and also once it fires, it doesn't need to. That's not a cannon. A cannon would need to be redrawn back up to the side. So you just
Sure.
action to reload, and then another action to fire it again. So
Actually, you know what? I will put this in my little notes thing in my
We have
on my app.
for
the reason it's heavier is because it's weighted so that it doesn't move if
right. It just fires in
moving
place.
down. Yep.
Cool.
So
Sorry, it takes 66 damage. It takes 1 action to reload.
one action to reload, and then if you want to fire it again, it takes another action.
Okay.
Yep. So these hooks that are these arrows that they have for these, they have 25 of them extra plus the 4 that are already on there. Make sure you write that down. So you would have 29.
29. Yeah.
Yep. And then 10 of those have where you could tie a rope to it.
Oh. Oh, should we go ahead? Should we dip some of these in the ooze too? Just pre-dip them?
No.
I don't think so.
Speaking of that, Windrin, you
Yes.
hear the slightest whisper that you should just fire on these guys. You don't need them.
I only have one arrow on me.
Yep,
Oh.
just let loose. Pun intended.
What do you mean by these guys?
I don't know. That's what the message said.
Okay.
Would that be a?
The blood of the person whose blood is dead. Vampire.
I'm also curious how much gunpowder they have. If they have like two small little barrels that I could take.
Well, there's some barrels floating around in the water there, if you want. There are some barrels filled with gunpowder.
So that they're in the water?
I was just saying right here. If you...
Oh, are they?
They're not actually. No, they'd be down below probably by the cannon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think we should leave them the gunpowder. Just so that they can operate their cannons. They're not sitting ducks.
I mean, I just want like a small amount. I just want like I'm not asking for the entire.
We have a
Sure.
small barrel if you want a small barrel of.
I'll take a small barrel.
Sure, go get him the
Just
small
one small
barrel.
one.
Okay, the blood of the person that damaged you has a distinct smell. It smells like cheese.
That I'll note that down. Bad blood smells like cheese.
Like a faint hint of cheese. Not just like, oh, that's cheese, but like, where am I putting that together? Oh, it's very.
For that, Leben will start writing a letter to Bryony.
Sure.
It's basically, I guess you'll probably ask the team a little bit. Like, I'm thinking basically like, hey, there's a misunderstanding. Your people were attacking our ship, and trying to take over our ship. We fought back.
You're next.
Like, basically tell your people not to attack
Prism.
the Prism. And it may be like I'll try to like kind of subtly just put a little bit of a thread in there, like if you attack our ship, like
That's
we
gonna happen.
have the capability to defend ourselves. So like, as you can now tell from this encounter, like you'll probably weave some of that in, but he'll also express in there like, we believe this is a misunderstanding. Like, we intend to still,
Sincere apology,
yeah,
but also like don't try it again.
yeah, exactly.
You'd be wise
and like,
to tell your people to avoid us.
yeah, exactly, and something along the lines of like, we're still interested in potentially helping you with Blue Faction eventually, depending on what happens, but.
Unless a better offer comes along.
She doesn't need to know that.
Yeah, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna take that last bit out.
Yeah. Are you gonna hand it to this guy here to give to her?
Yeah, he will seal it. Ooh. I don't have a spell for like magically sealing a letter, but I don't think there's really a spell in D&D for that.
But yeah.
Let's see, what would I need? Does anybody have something from Bryony? Did she give anything to us at any point?
I don't think I ever wrote down where I got something.
Yeah.
I
That's
have
kind of what
a
I'm
Joys
thinking
of
too.
Gardening book. Do you think that would help?
I'll ask the DM. DM,
Mm-hmm.
is there any way that Leben could like magically address this to Bryony such that like only Bryony could open it or something like that? No.
You could
Okay.
always give the crystal a shot.
Heh, sure. No.
I mean, if we could also just like
Yeah,
they
I'll
did
just-
that with a wax seal.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll just seal it then. And yeah, I'll just seal it and hand it off to them
Sure. This is for Bryony?
for Bryony. And like as he kind of takes it, Leben, let's say like only for Bryony.
Make an intimidation check. Or a persuasion check, whichever you would really like. But it sounded more intimidating to me. I want an intimidation check.
Not bad. Hold up.
What is your intimidation?
I'll have my skeleton like stand over my shoulder, looking at him. Straight roll, 16.
Okay. Only for Bryony. Got my word.
The skeleton.
That is
It's
creepy.
into
Look
the
at
eye
that thing.
sockets.
Yeah, it goes like in the eye sockets.
Yeah, yeah. I thought the moon guy was creepy at times, but that thing. Oof.
Yeah. By the way, there are just like 10 skeletons
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, it's like we did
9
just kill
skeletons.
a
One of them has a golden skull and has like mage robes on. And is walking like right next to me, and the other ones are kind of like milling about, doing whatever I tell them to do, helping with the ballistas.
That one actually looks like this, to be fair.
Barry?
Yep. No golden skull. That's him. In Leben's mind, has a golden skull with a robe on, everything cool. Everyone else just sees Barry.
Sure.
All right, well, if we're going to catch up to Bryony, I suppose we should be headed off.
Seems good. Captain?
You got... Second.
All right.
Yeah. I'm not
So
even
the
on this map.
the two that you have on your ship there is Talamandas. All right, I'll type it out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell a man thus.
Talamandas. Yep. And where'd he go? Where's his name? Just had it. One. Oh, and Moke.
Oops.
Moke.
Okay, so what are we doing?
I just wrote a letter to Bryony that sealed it, gave it to them to give to Bryony, and we got the ballistas transferred over. We are set to go.
Perfect, crew. Hey, here's a few of these Pulip cigars for you guys on the journey.
I'm sorry, what? Cigar's fantastic. Where'd you say they're from?
Pulip?
Never heard of that place. Where's that?
It's across the sea, my friend.
We've sailed pretty much around Lost Shores. I've never...
across the ocean.
Again, we've sailed all along the ocean. I've never heard it. Where is it located? How...
You know what? We actually don't know. We kind of crash landed here
Whoa.
a long time ago. Well, more like a month ago.
Yeah.
It's been years! Oh,
Which
that's
felt like 2 years. Or a year and a half.
If your very giant dinosaur over there wants to go on his ship so we can set sail, and same with you, sir, Captain.
Oh, sounds good.
To be honest, I thought I was on our ship. So
Hey, is that away May still on the shore?
Yeah, no.
Okay, we need to go pick them up.
No, she's
No.
not.
Levin made sure. Levin specifically
Levin got
said
her.
he brought her back.
Okay.
what a
Okay.
sweet
Got her fed.
Hey, where's
She's
the body
resting.
of Where's the body of
Yeah, we
uh
should.
Viking
It's a
burial,
Gorga.
send it off to the sea on a raft and let it on fire.
Well, I think Levin actually wanted the skeleton, Gorga.
I was gonna say he's got loot.
Okay, we're not gonna
No.
reanimate
Yeah.
Gorga.
I'm not
Skeleton
gonna.
Gorga.
I'm
We'll
not
keep her
gonna
part of
take.
the team. It'd be like she's still here.
Have the
I
skeleton
don't-
Levin
cook us
considers
meals.
the argument. Haas is right. I mean, her spirit is gone. Her body, she doesn't need it anymore, technically.
Cal's just gonna come up and be like, I mean, if we keep the body around, there might be a chance we can bring her back somehow.
We bring who?
That sounds like
True, but I would have to reanimate her as a zombie, not a skeleton.
I don't think that's what
Which
he's saying.
which person?
I forget who actually
Gorga.
died.
Gorga.
Was it
Our
Gorga?
cook.
I thought
The
Gorga
one
was.
It was Gorga, not that away May.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You kept saying she.
Wait, who's the new cook?
Gorga is a. Oh, Gorga's a guy. That's right. I forgot.
Gorga is the guy.
Yeah.
Knowles?
Ah,
Yeah, every time I always saw him, I was like, he has a beard, so I don't know. Maybe he's a very handsome woman.
Okay, we can send her off. Him off. Them off.
It's a guy. There's no them.
Yeah. Everybody else seems to get it.
Do we see a birth certificate? We didn't see a birth certificate, so.
all right.
All right, so you send in your rowboat. Where you just send just in the water by himself?
Make a
We
raft.
could go out just a little bit farther and just dump him over.
Yeah.
Let the sharks deal with it. Sure.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Just like
Way to go.
Osama.
I mean,
All right.
honestly, it might be more respectful just for me to reanimate her. I'm just saying.
I'm fine with that one.
To do what?
Now she's wet.
Whatever. Dump him over. Move on.
You really are having a problem with this he/her thing, huh?
I'm struggling, man.
By
You
the
put
way,
the picture up there so you'd see the beard and it'd be like obvious, but that's fine.
I'll just put it in chat.
Okay. Sounds good. You guys are headed out into the chambers.
Let's do it. On the way, Levin is going to study the spell book that he got.
Oh, you're keeping the magical rings, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna have our rings back before? No? Okay, bye.
No.
One is an earring. Well, there was an earring.
Yeah, I don't know if was it. Did I get this info in Messenger?
What do the rings do?
As I think you mentioned two things, but maybe not the rest.
There's a ring and then earring on one of them.
They had like magical weapons as well.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, as we were sailing off, if they said anything, we just kind of pretended not to hear them.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, the two things that I have here are the
Yeah,
ring
for
of
the-
water walking and the ring of fire resistance.
Yep.
So those two, I guess, are the only ones.
I mean, they had more magic items than that. They had.
They did, but you guys
Weapons
give them back. You said so if they could help Danny.
That's what I'm saying. We gave him back all this stuff except for the two rings in the spell book, which he did not need for casting. He was a different kind of caster. It was just booty.
Right.
So.
All right.
Good booty it was.
Okay. You guys are ready to set sail, and as you continue to notice, it's been pretty choppy so far, and it was choppy even during the fight. It's been a kind of a gloomy-ish day overall. So can someone give me Carve? Give me a D6 die roll, please.
1. Uh-oh.
Okay, you guys have some time to have any conversations as you in this very choppy weather.
Okay. I guess
Levin,
quick.
go ahead.
Win is gonna hook up. Well, yeah, hang up the last ooze arrow that he had, and mention to Levin what he heard. Or I mean, yeah, and also like tell Levin where it is to maybe if
Yeah.
Levin you can maybe try to see what magical power it has.
Yeah.
And also, if you can tell if like the celestial bow has any additional magical power or not as well. They'll both be in the same place.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Oh.
exactly.
And I'm going to hand you the ring of water walking because I think you're the last person that now all of us can
Handle water.
fall in the
Yeah.
water and handle the water somehow.
Yeah.
Way
Yeah.
or another.
Nice. Nice. Thank you, Windrin.
You're welcome.
This will be very helpful. I'm not the greatest swimmer.
If you're like wearing it and you like get pushed into the water, does it like make you like hit the water like it's pavement?
I think it says you can walk on water.
Yeah,
right?
it's up to you. You can decide to sink in if you want.
Ah, okay.
Just
So yeah, you said that it spoke to you a little bit.
yeah,
Did
whispers.
it seem effective in combat?
It definitely seemed effective in combat. It seemed to do some like toxic or toxin kind of damage. I mean, it was like going into the. I mean, you could see it through the veins of the targets.
It looked pretty sick.
But
Have
it
you
also
never
seemed
made-
to keep like. It also seemed like the ooze was still active, even though the target was dead.
Wait, sorry. It kept the target active. Even
No, the ooze was still active,
okay.
even though like the body was dead.
That's not
So I don't know if
at
it-
all.
So I don't know if it has a long like. I don't know if it's just like. So maybe it just persists. I'm not sure when it actually like runs out, if it's even possible.
And Windrin, you never made physical contact with any ooze yourself.
With
that
the
correct?
ooze,
Yes.
I did not.
You never touched it.
I made sure to not touch the ooze.
Probably a good.
Also,
plan.
DM here, he did specifically make sure never to touch the ooze.
Yes. And I will also mention that I should also mention that the ooh, what would that be? It seems like the most like the whispers just instill killing.
Mm.
So
Mhm.
yeah, it would make sense as to why we observed the like
Gnomes.
the
No?
gnomes with the different with their more aggressive behavior.
Okay.
Yeah, more ornery.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just it. Yep.
Okay. Cool.
But that's about it. I'm probably I'll just leave that last arrow there. That way it doesn't.
Wait, is it moat or
Affect me.
moke?
Oh, sorry, Moke. Spelled wrong.
Are they twins?
They're twins. Yep. Correct.
Calamandus, Moke, welcome aboard the Prism.
Thank you. Thank you.
What skills do you guys have besides like I I don't know. Tell us about yourself. What's your background?
Do you view
Sure.
yourself as a team player?
Yeah.
That's all we do. It's team
Biggest-
play. We grew up. Hold on, let me pull up their sheet quick. We grew up in
Extreme wealth.
we actually grew up in Frostbite Forest
Oh.
and came to pirating to get off the ship. Came to pirating to get off the island and ended up making our way to Pirates Cove years ago. My brother and I here are 22. We are, fairly new to pirating in itself, but joined Briney's crew here. Well, there, I guess. We're not part of it anymore, but we were part of Briney's crew for probably 2-ish years now. 2.5, maybe? Yeah, about 2.5. Oh, yeah. So, we couldn't do as much as the other people could do, so we quickly made ourselves useful in crossbow. I myself, Moke, am a little bit better than Telemendes, but that's, we don't always just sit and practice, I guess. We're kind of more deckhands on the side and helping out, load. Yeah, that's us.
Sounds good.
How about you guys?
Frostbite Forest. Have you ever heard of any be able to charge an old frost weapon?
Never heard of a frost weapon.
Weapon of the
Telemendes, have you heard
frost. Frost
Weapon.
Frostbite Mountain.
We've heard of Frostbite Mountain.
Where's
Absolutely.
Frostbite Mountain?
Roughly in the north side of Frostbite Forest.
Mm.
I mean, the forest
Interesting.
goes up
The
to
plot thickens. The plot thickens. I might have a mall of
It's
Frostbite.
pretty cold. Oh, well, that's cool. It's pretty cold once you get closer to the mountain.
Makes sense. As
Yeah.
one would think. Okay. Well, we'll put that in our back pocket.
Yeah.
Well, welcome aboard.
Thanks.
You get paid the first of the month. 20 pieces of gold.
20 gold.
Was that the going rate? I can't forget the going rate.
Hey, this is fantastic.
This is not the
Man,
I didn't
you
mean
and
20
the other
gold.
crew members is 20 gold a pop.
Hold up.
I didn't mean 20 gold. I meant 20 gold total for the two of you.
Well, sure, okay.
Cheapskate.
It's not as good, but
I think it was something like that. One of the other crew members getting paid. I don't have no.
you don't have that written down either. Oh my.
That away, Bay. How much you get paid?
That away.
Anyway,
That's all
You asked the one person who can't speak.
Jonathan. Oh no, wait. We don't pay Jonathan. He's an intern.
We paid Gorga. Gorga's dead.
Yeah, that's true. Gorga's dead.
Yeah, looter.
Okay. Here's the thing. Being new crew members, I can't pick him more than that away May because she gets a little scary sometimes when she's angry. So you're only making 1 gold piece less than that away May. So should be pretty fair.
our lips are sealed. Does she talk? Does she is me?
That's super insensitive.
Just walks away.
No, I forget what I paid that away May. She just comes.
I wasn't around when you hired her. I don't.
Yeah,
I forgot.
none of us were. You hired him, Captain.
I think I forget what
I was just gonna be like, and here's 50 gold.
That way, man. Show me with your hands over here.
You just hand her one piece at a time until she leaves.
How much do I pay you a month?
Are you actually legit asking her?
Yes. By yourself. I'm pulling her to the side.
I'll find. She be truthful, so I'll find what you agreed to pay her.
I don't
Okay.
recall.
But you're lucky it's not Fenrith, because
Yeah, no kidding. He's thinking gouge you.
let me see if I have it right here. You go ahead.
I was just gonna ask you, DM, what spells are in the spell book. If I've got time to
I will
look
get
at them.
that to you. I don't have it right now.
Oh, okay, that's
I'll
no
get
problem.
that to you. To be fair, Chrissy is the one that reminded me that we had D&D. He thought it was Thursday, so funny enough. I'm ready as far as the maps go.
Yeah,
I was like, I didn't tell him any of the magical,
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So
that's okay. Levin would just be focused on whatever those spells were. He'd be trying to learn them, so that's what he'd be focused on. Other than the ooze stuff.
yeah, not a problem.
Hey, Levin.
Any other conversations besides figuring out what you're paying your crew members?
Levin.
Yo,
Got any spell books that you really aren't going through right now that someone could?
I mean, he pulls out his own spell book. I'm studying spells and practicing them from this other spell book that we got. But if you wanted to take a look at a couple,
Yeah.
just as he hands over the book, like, just be careful.
Yeets it over the side. No. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't want our caster to be without his method of casting spells, I guess. So
Yeah.
I'll just be down below by the crystal, probably leaned up against it.
Hey, did Lep hear that conversation with Thataway May and the two twins?
Yes.
Paying left.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Lep. Okay, here. Let's have a little combo. So,
Yeah.
So I'm not going to put you into any dangerous situations because you said you don't like fighting, right?
On the seas?
On the seas.
No dangerous situations. I feel like that's all I've heard goes on out here.
Well, okay, but you're not going to be like, I don't know. Once the fighting starts, you can go below deck. You don't have to help out with any fight.
Okay, sure.
So I know you heard that conversation with Talamandus and Bo about pay. Part of their pay is hazard pay because, if you get in as many fights as we get in a month, you might wind up dead. So I think it's pretty fair. We were paying our cook 5 gold a month before. How does that sound?
Is that true?
Yes.
Carv, how much were you paying Gorga?
I have no notes.
Make a deception check if that's what you're going to stick with.
Is that USDM?
Yeah.
If
that's what you're going to stick with, make a deception check. You were paying Gorga 15 gold.
I was paying him 15? Okay, well, I'm gonna try to lie.
Hold on. That's 5 silver a day. That's not that bad. That's a good rate. You can pay him, unless you really want to skimp him.
Okay, guys, are other people rich? I have 70 gold right now.
Are you checking your coin purse, Carv?
Huh?
Are you checking your coin purse right now to see how much you have?
Yes.
Okay. There's 3 more gold missing.
Oh my gosh! Okay, that's it. We are having everybody on deck right now. Win, come up here.
We can't have. Hold on a second. Pause. Let's do this conversation when Fenrith is here. We have to do it when Fenrith is here. We can't have this conversation without Fenrith.
He's the most likely person.
Okay, here's what I'm really gonna say to Lep. Lep, you got me. It wasn't fun. How does 8 gold?
It'd be a shame if everyone got sick, on the ship.
Are you really?
I'm just joshing. Joshing, my friend. 8 gold sounds great.
And you know what? If the food's really good, there'll be a raise in couple month or two. So there's always room. The sky's the limit, my
2 more
friend.
years, I'll get a raise. Love it.
Here's the other thing. Everyone in the Prism gets a little bit of share when we hit the mother load of treasures. So there's bonuses that come.
You mind if I ask the other crew members if that's true, really quick, just to check? I mean, I think it's fair.
I mean.
The only one he can ask is Data Man. She's just gonna respond with Data Man.
Yeah,
Anyway, so,
Yeah.
That's true. But she can
Most of us
sign a
don't
little
live
bit.
long enough to see that, right?
Yeah, how long have they really been with us? We haven't hit it big in a while. We hit it big before we had. Sorry, this is me talking to Rue, not as the captain. We haven't hit it big in a while. We hit it big before we had any crew members, right?
Yeah, basically.
No, you guys left Knowledge Isle with them. You hit it big on the way to Pirates Cove.
Shoot, did we give any to that OMA?
No,
Did
I
she
don't.
leave the ship? I don't think so, right?
I mean, all I know is 10K had to get paid to the
Is Captain Alcoholic
sea turtle. Well,
alive?
I believe so, yeah.
So we can like talk to him and stuff.
Yep.
He seems fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's a question.
Where are we headed?
We should definitely go to Fungi Isle.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, so I have that OMA at
15.
15 gold. Moke and Talamandus at 10 gold. And then Lep at 8 gold.
We gotta make
Right
money.
Yeah, write that down.
Yeah, okay, I have it all written down. Guys, I have 67 gold. Everyone is freaking pulling out their wallet now.
Haas walks away.
Yeah.
No! You are coming here. And make sure to get Fen and Jonathan on deck, too.
That's how I was going to look for him.
Mm-hmm. So, Levin would just ask Cap Alcoholic, like, quick, give me a rundown of what everybody took, of what like the Gith pirates took off deck.
Yeah, I didn't know who was on deck, but you guys are saying gifts, so that totally makes sense, man. We definitely, I feel a lot less more by the storage, where all that the goats, fresh meat, all that stuff seems to be gone.
Okay.
But you guys brought sheep on, which is cool. They're pooping a lot, so that hurts, smells pretty bad. That I wouldn't know. I can't actually smell, but I would imagine. But yeah, that's really it. They did take the crew off, all but one. It's kind of sneaking around down here.
Yeah.
But then they took the wood that you guys also. It felt really nice. Felt a lot lighter without it, and then you brought it back. But and then it appears you guys got some weighted weaponry around here.
Yup.
So that's cool.
Hey, you can't fire these on your own, can you?
Well, I wouldn't know what I can, actually, because they're attached to the ship, but I wouldn't know what I am firing at.
Can we build you eyes?
Well, that'd be cool, but I don't know if I could see out of them.
Why couldn't we build them eyes?
That would take.
You know, I do notice we are, from just everybody on board, the weight of everything, I feel like someone's 3 gold less heavy, though.
Yeah, we're getting back to this gold.
But no, yeah. So my only request, though, I've heard a couple things about some other people talking at Pirates Cove. Can we just park a little bit away from Fung? I don't want to catch anything.
Well, that is a good point.
All of us can
That
get
makes
across
sense.
the water one way or another.
Do you think it'd be fine if we took a rowboat and then rode it there, and then rode it back.
I mean, I'd almost ask if you guys would just swim.
Yeah, I feel like that's no issue, right? Why not?
Yeah, that's true. Levin, if we're all touching you, can we walk on water?
Aren't you a turtle?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Can't you swim?
I'm just saying.
Could you just?
Okay, you disrespect your captain. Get your gold out now, everybody. Okay, I'm seriously. People need to get their gold out right now because I have marked my gold. I'm not even going to tell you what I've done.
Carve.
Hmm.
We'll have that conversation when Lee is playing with us because he's Jonathan's dad. And it's probably Jonathan, so we should really save that. We'll say that it happens, but we should save that conversation for when he.
Okay, it happens now. I'm fine doing it in a later session, but yeah, what, Levin? Then show me your gold right now. Let me look at your gold.
11 shows.
You see 3 gold marked. No, just kidding. They all seem not marked coins.
Okay, those don't have marks.
That being said, Windrin, as you're looking over this bow, as you've used it a couple times, but really haven't just sat and looked it over a ton. But as you're kind of looking over, it's almost hard to see, and at first you kind of glance over it and you're looking past it and you're like, wait, that was something. And as you look a little bit closer, it kind of looks like there's letters inscribed in the bow. Maybe 2 letters. Like initials. That's what it kind of looks like. And the initials that are there is F. And the second letter could be an E, it could be a K, it could be a Y. But you're fairly certain it's a K.
Okay.
What are the letters of the bow?
F, and then it could be an E, it could be a K, or it could be a Y. But he's fairly certain it's a K.
Interesting.
All right.
Perfect. Okay. Any other conversations anybody wants to have with anybody else?
Nope.
Nope. Okie-dokie.
Nope.
All right. As you continue sailing, it's getting really, really breezy. Winds are really picking up, where it's hard to maintain control of the ship. Kind of starting to impact sailing and navigation pretty good here in a short time. So you have a little bit of time. You're seeing the storms come in, so you're really making sure everything is tight. But you do anticipate really help hold some stuff coming up here, as either the waves or the wind affect some of that stuff. So you have a little bit of time to prep anything that you want to say specifically. I would do so now before the storm contact.
I'm just gonna. No, I'm below.
If the rolling of the ship starts to get extreme, like I don't know, Lemon will ask Carve, like, do you want our rowing skeletons to keep rowing? Do you want them to do something else instead? Is there something like they need all hands on deck for something, or?
I don't know if we need hands on deck specifically.
Probably
I mean, I would say if a big storm's blowing in, let's make sure everything's tied down. We could also make sure that, like, do we have plenty of ropes?
A lot of your rope, your extra rope that you don't have on you, a lot of it, any extra that was just down in the was taken by the Gith, but you do have some rope that are
Okay.
up top already tying down some things.
I mean,
So
could
you're a little
some
short on
people?
rope specifically, but you do have some currently up above.
How many ropes
lot.
will we have for like people to tie around their waist that are going to be up on deck? Like, how many people could we have up on deck with a rope tied around their waist?
Well, you could take some rope off of the things that are tying other equipment down, and you would have enough. Otherwise, whatever you guys have on your person would be it. As Monk, do you guys have any rope just to kind of keep us tied? I mean, this storm looks like it's going to be throwing rough.
I was gonna say, I would make sure War goes underneath the like below deck, and I would think anybody, pretty much everybody. That's. I mean,
Yeah.
what are we? Are we steering right now? We're just kind of waiting.
But you can choose. So you can either try to sail through it. You can.
Or hunker down.
Either way, it's going to hit you guys. But you're, like I said, I'm
I'm gonna be at the helm.
Yeah, you're gonna want someone steering and probably people up top trying to hold things down if they break, if the storm gets really bad.
Yeah.
Is there anything tied up down? Or hey, Levin, could you like? What's the could you like transmutate something into a rope?
If we have, can you make a wool rope?
A wool rope.
When
Wool rope would be.
Wayne is gonna head up top and try to find Levin and ask him, are you able to take the extra wood and make braces with that?
Yep, we could do that.
I think you're able to create stuff with stuff, so.
Yeah.
Could you take wood and like turn it into rope?
No.
It's kind of a fibrous material.
It wouldn't be transmutation. I would need hemp, or I assume you could make rope out of hair.
Yeah.
So you can make wool rope, and according to Google, that is, it's relatively strong for a natural fiber. Not as strong as synthetic ropes, but
Sure. Okay. Then I
How much
will
wool
take,
do we have?
you can make it thicker than
yeah.
normal
We
if
have-
you want it, but you are going to be using a lot of that wool.
I mean, then you'll just turn it into something else later.
I don't know.
I-
If I turn the wool into a rope, I probably can't turn the wool into like clothes or something later,
Right.
because it's not raw material anymore. It's like worked material. But do I think that with? I mean, like, I think you already said it. We have enough ropes to hold everything down up top. What I'm thinking is I just take like Windrin's rope out of his pack. Leben ties himself up top next to Carve, and then Leben has 4 skeletons or something be up top, and that way he can see what's happening. He can command his skeletons.
That's
The
true.
skeletons get washed off, whatever. And
Can you telepathically communicate with someone down below deck?
as long as they're not more than a foot of wood between us. So spotty, but yeah. And I'll need to know where they are specifically, but
Okay, well, let's just get enough rope so you and me. But then, like, what if people come up on deck? Like, they'd probably want to secure themselves down. I don't want anyone falling off, or if they do fall off, I want to be able to tug a rope and pull them
hold on a
back into the ship.
I think Haas has a rope. Is that right, Haas?
I don't have one. I didn't.
You don't
see
have. You don't. What? Really?
Yeah.
When you made your character, you didn't come with. Oh, that's right. Well, we did lose all of our stuff.
one.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything.
I have a thick head. I have a thick and heavy red cotton and some padded armor. Could you make some rope out of that?
I mean, I don't really ever.
Fine.
Need
If we need rope, Leben will cast the spell and stinking.
What? I mean, are you going to use this wool for something else?
I mean, we would sell it, but
We could sell wool rope, right? I mean, won't people buy rope?
I suppose.
If anyone
Okay.
falls off, aren't we totally fine?
I mean, it's in a storm,
I
so
I mean, in a big storm is a little bit different
Is it?
than.
I don't know. You can walk on water.
I mean, think of like a mountain, like that's constantly shifting beneath you. You could still lose your way from being close to the ship.
That's true.
Walk on
Yeah.
it, you might get tossed around a bit. By a bit, I mean a lot.
But I mean, I'm just gonna go in the water, so I'm cool.
I mean, I would be fine. I can breathe for an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's no sea creatures either, so should be fine in the water.
I am a sea creature.
There's no dragon turtles.
Yeah, dragon turtles. So, Leben, does your crafting consume a spell slot or?
mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. I
I
wonder
can
if
give you.
maximize that.
I
Oh,
can
but
give
it
you
was
spell
a-
slots back.
This is I'm gonna need that right now actually in order to do this. So
As long as it's rope or something else like that, we can tie stuff down to
Windrin,
reinforce
just
it.
so you know, it is now too windy to fly, or you could try,
Yeah,
but
I
you
was-
just chance you would get blown into the water. So
Yeah.
that's up.
pump some spell
Yeah.
slots into me.
Here we go. I can give you here. I'll roll. You get one more spell slot, and now you get 4.
4. Okay. Wait, 4
and
total.
then I get
4
because I
total.
roll a D. Oh shoot! It's not a D4. I roll a D3. 1 second.
Really quick, can you all, or actually,
So a
Par,
2, so 1.
can you tell me the path that you are taking to get to Fungi Isle?
Hold on a second.
You get 4 total from me.
Okay, cool. That's what I need.
Okay, path for Fungi Isle because we're right here.
Yeah.
I mean, I would probably just like. Oh, I'm not in my drawing thing. I mean, I'd probably just like. Or sorry, that's too bent. Yeah, I'd probably like. We can come around the island, and then just go straight down.
Do we want to hug
We can
them
stay-
that close during a storm, though? We might.
Okay, we're. I mean, okay, sorry. It looks like this, but obviously,
I would say you guys are coming up on the.
like we can take a wider path, and then we'll just go straight south.
Yeah.
We'll go.
Amazonia first, and then
Just taunt.
okay, that works. Looks good.
By the way, did Windrin's 21 investigation check bring up anything about the crystal?
The bow,
The bow.
He investigated the bow, not the crystal.
not the crystal.
Okay.
And I was just about to be like, yes, you were there for that conversation.
Okay.
But okay. Anything else you're doing besides making rope?
No.
Alright.
How much? I'll.
Obviously,
How many
Just-
feet of rope could I make total? Should we keep track of this specifically? Probably.
how long? How long is the boat? Again,
Let me look this up quick.
I mean, basically.
How long
What
the boat
I'm-
is? 65 feet.
So then you could make it 33 feet, 11 yards per rope. Well, no, you should go to. Okay, you got to do a little extra tie at the ends.
Listen, I'm making this with magic. I can make it as long as I want.
We want it. We want it as long as possible. We can.
I know, but I'm saying we probably want a 12-yard. We probably want a 36-foot rope per person, and then they could tie it around themselves and tie it in the center of the boat.
Oh, sure.
I mean, it's more to hopefully. Okay, I shouldn't need one.
I'll make them in 50-foot segments.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
For now, I'm just gonna say it's gonna use most of the wool, and then until I actually find out how much it takes to make a rope.
Okay.
So then you'd make
Lebanon will
seven
make-
50-foot
Yeah.
segments. Perfect.
Honestly, at this point, I feel like I might as well just say I use all of the
Yeah.
I use all of the wool and make it into rope.
Right.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot.
This is more just like if someone does fall off the boat, or maybe they're incapacitated. I don't know. There could be a whole heck of a lot of stuff. And then we can just, at the end of a rope.
Yep.
Pull them up.
Lebanon ties himself up above.
Barb will also tie himself.
Yeah.
I'm going to be tied to the mast.
Smoke and
that way I can...
Telemandez will also tie themselves, and then they also, hey Carve, really fast. If the storm tries to blow us towards the reef Hans, steer it away as much as possible. We do not want to sail over top of them.
Okay.
It's like a death sentence.
Wait, where are
The
those?
boat go that way.
The what now?
The reef Hans. We're close.
Lebanon will also have the rest of the skeletons below deck rowing, so they should help be able to direct us as well, row us where we want to go.
Sounds good. Alrighty.
You
And
just
in
mean
fact-
the reefs? What?
No,
Where are the
Refons-
reefs?
Refons are a group of people.
Ah, yes.
Underwater people.
Where do they live?
Underwater.
How do I know that they're there then?
If they're on the map.
Well, where's our map? Can we pull up the map one more time?
Just tell Captain Aquaholic to use his
Ah,
sonar.
yes. No, we will not go to the refunds. Captain Alcoholic, you are in that away may be like next to us somehow.
Yeah, you
In a
can
safe way.
tie herself to you.
Okay, that away. Make sure that we. If
You're a
you
little concerned about that away. She's a small gal. It's gonna be a pretty
Yeah.
powerful storm.
Yeah, put her below
Might be
deck.
a chance she's floating in the breeze like
Okay.
a kite, but
Okay,
she'll be tied.
that away. If you feel us, if you sense us getting close to the refunds, you need to tell. Oh no, I can't think of Cal, and then he's going to telekinesis it to me.
That away.
Yeah. And if the other two guys are staying up above deck, then Lebanon will have two more. So we'll have 8 skeletons rowing, 2 skeletons above deck. The 2 new crew hands above deck.
Haas is going to be up on top too.
Sounds good. Oh yeah, Haas will be. Okay, here we go, men. This is what makes us the Prism. Come on, Storm, do your worst.
So you put that away down below.
Yes.
As everyone see themselves, and then Wargo.
No, I would keep him under.
Yeah, he's under.
Oh, yeah, under. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
All right. So everybody's up here. Windred, are you gonna be in the nest up there or no? Cal, you're down below.
I'm gonna be down below.
Okay.
Cause I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna be down below.
Fenrith and Jonathan are down below. Haas is up top. Levin, you're down below.
Nope, Lebanon's up top. He has to
Lebanon's up
control
top.
the skeletons that are up
Alright.
top.
Wait, you're rowing? The
The
rowing
skeleton-
down below.
No, if like stuff falls over or needs to be held down, a skeleton can like go do that.
Yeah, it's well. Hold on. I have 8 skeletons that are rowing.
Yeah.
2 skeletons are on deck.
Okay, gotcha.
So Lebanon has to be above deck to be able to command the skeletons what to do if something goes wrong.
Yep. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Yep.
And then, Cal, you're down below?
I'm down below. I'm gonna tell Levin that I'm gonna be in a specific spot. So if he needs anything, he can send a message to me.
Okay, I'm just gonna put Cal. Cal is on the stairs, at the bottom of the stairs. That's
Okay.
where he'll be.
Okay, man. Are you turtles or are you girls? Are you girls or are you turtles?
I'm a rabbit.
Vampire.
I'm a rabbit. All right. At this point, the winds are howling at 50 to 70 miles per hour. Very hard to maintain control of it, as it is starting to extremely impact sailing. Thankfully for you, there is a group rowing with a direction in mind down there, so they are helping too. But that being said, I need everyone on board to make a strength check, please, to prevent the wind from blowing. Or sorry, make a strength or dexterity check to help secure some of the ship's sail.
What about
Prevent
athletics?
them from tearing them loose. No,
Okay.
Carv, you are steering the ship, so you don't need to.
Oh, okay.
So is this everyone up on deck or just everyone?
This will be everyone up on deck.
Okay.
These are for the sails, a couple of things up top.
Good thing I stayed below.
All right, Haas starts to see things shifting and quickly runs over, grabs it, cures it, ties it down, making sure it's hot.
Hold on a second.
Here.
Wow, they actually have good decks.
My dex is good. My strength is trash.
How are Moke and Talamandas doing?
Actually, very good. Both of them quickly, as if they'd been on ships for a long time. Kind of saw it coming as Smoke rolled a natural 20. So quickly ties things up, moves to the next thing, ties it down.
Let's go, Mo!
Hernandez just gets some of the stuff secured. That's pretty good. Skeletons too, because they're so skinny, they don't have anything to them. They're not getting blown by the wind as much. Especially are they tied down or no?
If we have the extra rope,
I think you would. I think you'd
if I
have.
made a lot of rope, then he would tie him.
Yeah, which is fine. Everyone seems to be able to do very well out here and tying things down. The second skeleton, though, as he went to tie, his portion did not. And so it just slightly steered off course, but you're able to control it back. Carve with a strength check, please.
Ah! I'm gonna roll on the table. 14.
14.
Wait, can I rage and then roll with advantage?
If that's what you
I
want
don't
to
think-
do.
Ah!
Start to see it go a little bit off course. Carve rages. There we go. All right, as he
Not a natural 20, dirty.
and get it to lock in and turn just back to course. Perfect. As you are still sailing just where you want to be. Carve, roll me a d6, please. As you're sailing through this storm, as the wind is bashing, the rain is coming crashing down, lightning starts to fill the sky.
3.
3. As this medium-sized wave comes up and hits those of you that have weight to you, it's not too bad, but the water does come over and hits the side, but the skeletons need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Are you turtles or girls?
One of them succeeds, one of them fails.
The one who fails, the skeleton is washed into the water, as the other one that succeeds is just fine. What happens
to the rope?
I mean,
it
he's
looks
tied
like
down.
it's tied to nothing
Okay.
anymore. The bones went into the water.
Oh no, the
Okay.
bones like collapse through the rope. Okay.
All right, as you are continuing to sail a little bit longer, I need everyone on top of deck to then again make either a strength or dexterity check to keep things tied down and accurate. And then everyone below, I need you to roll a strength or dexterity check just to keep things in. It may not be detrimental if they fall, but just to make sure nothing breaks or anything. For those of you down below, it is a set DC. It's all going to be added up. And then those of you on top, it's individual.
Oh shoot.
Am I rolling again or no? I'm still
Or you are not, because you're going to steer if it goes
Yeah.
off course.
Sorry, Joe. I put the wrong number.
Oh, I also put the wrong number.
So I'm 18, not 20.
Okay.
Wait, Dex save, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Save? Ooh, wait.
No, not safe. Sorry. Nope. Just a check.
Oh, so then it is. Okay.
Check.
Can I?
The save was for the skeletons because they got hit really hard with a wave. My bad, guys. My bad. Okay. Windra, as you start to see something loosening, it's almost instinctual out of habit. You quickly open your wings to kind of glide towards it as the wind just kind of keeps you back. As one of the ropes snaps from that sail over there and slightly shifts. But thankfully, you have...
Wait, I'm below.
Oh, you're below. Sorry. Oops, sorry. My bad. You're right. Yours is 11. Cal, 20. And... All right. You guys, everything down below is good. You guys are good.
Right.
Some things are rocking a little bit. The sheep aren't happy. You guys are doing okay. Skeleton seems to be on course, holding you guys there. Hots, you're again really quickly able to see things shifting and moving around and lock it down. Leben, you yourself, as you go to keep from one of the boxes from shifting, you slip and fall. As
Leben is not doing anything. He is tied to something like tight. He's just controlling the skeleton.
Just controlling the skeleton.
No, he's not. Leben's not trying to go around and secure things. He's not
That's
physically
totally
able
fine.
enough to do that. He's like tight to
That's fine.
something
That's
on deck.
okay. No worries. That skeleton, though, is able to stop that from rolling off the side. That barrel that would happen to be rolling around, which is good. And then... I forgot to roll for these guys. Again, Moke, quickly realizing, catches it as Telemandas, as he goes to walk over to something just to check it really fast, he slips and hits his head and takes some damage. But
Telemandas!
You guys are still on course. You guys are doing good. Carve, roll me a d6, please.
4.
4. As another medium-sized wave rises up and slams the ship. Mr. Skeleton.
15.
Alright, he's good. He's just gonna the whatever you made him out of, whatever bones that he had, just a little more dense, stronger than the other weakling skeleton that fell out. Alright. We're gonna do a last round of checks here to get through this storm, as it's just probably going on for so far roughly 12 hours that we're getting to of
No.
going through this storm.
Are you
So-
turtles or are you girls? Bring it on, Storm!
Well, I'm not a turtle, so
Everybody above, make either a strength or dexterity check to help secure anything. For you, Leben, it would just to make sure you're controlling that skeleton. And then down below, go ahead and roll as well.
okay. Once again.
Jeepers.
2 17s. 17
Yeah, I
the
rolled
first time,
19,
17 the second time.
16, 16.
It's 12, not 1 for the skeleton.
Okay, I was like, is 12 Leben and then skeleton 1?
No.
Okay.
It's 12 for the skull.
All right. Nice. Below deck, I mean, you guys barely tell there's a storm up there. Besides the ship, moving back and forth, but otherwise, everything's going. You hear the water crashing. There is some water leaking above, but you would guess that there's probably a lot of water in order to make it do so. And so that being said, for how much water has to be up top, doing pretty good around here. And then those of you that are up above, you're able to secure things enough that you still believe you're headed on pretty good. And then carve one last d6, please.
A 3.
A 3. All right, Mr. Skeleton. Another medium wave comes by. Fails. Woo! Off goes the skeleton into the storm water. That being said, the storm is slowly subsiding as you guys
Levin goes below deck.
Levin goes below deck. The storm is slowly subsiding as the waves are more medium of nature, not as large. It's not throwing everyone around. It's still fairly windy. And Captain Aquaholic says, "Oh, we're not alone out here. As I need everyone to roll for initiative."
Oh no. The refunds.
That's appropriate to how Cal is feeling right now. Natural 1 for 4.
Oofta.
Finally, or no, wait, sorry, it should be an 18. Because I always forget to add that. Finally, I roll a decent initiative. These dang refunds.
This is same day as our fight, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. Cal got a 4. Haas got a 23. Holy cow.
Dude, so we didn't get any rests, did we, to heal?
Nope.
Hey, since it went so smoothly on the bottom side of the ship, do we get a short rest?
No.
We just got used to it.
Yeah.
Joe, sorry, if it matters, it's actually 22. I just did math.
Oh,
wrong.
yeah, it makes a world. No, you're still good. Lebanon is a 7. Okay.
Gracie down there.
I think she is.
Windrin's a 13.
Come on, dude.
Oh, no.
Barb's an 18.
Leban's actually ahead of me in combat.
Trash. No. First.
All right, I think I have everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Is everyone? Okay. It is going to be Haas, then an enemy, Carve, and then a bunch of enemies, Windrin, enemies, Levin. Cal. Okay. That being said, Haas, you're up.
But I don't see anything yet. Just he said we're not alone.
Just he said you're not alone. But as you start to look out, you do see
Oh.
Oh, in the water?
Yep.
You can't really swing them all when you're swimming, right?
Well, what can they do to us from there? Do they seem? What are they holding? Those spears?
They're holding harpoons.
we have the ballistas now.
Ballistas, yep.
I think I'm gonna hold my action though, just to see what.
Where are the ballistas on the ship?
They'd be like here. This is a big replica of a ship. This will just actually fit the storm theme that I found, which was nice.
Got it.
But they're on.
Would they be like here, and here?
Well, your harpoon's up front, so you could.
Would they
have
be
them-
like maybe middle deck?
Yeah.
Like here, maybe.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh no! I just deleted myself. Can you put me back?
Carve falls off.
No.
All right.
Oh!
Character.
Wait.
Should totally stick and shoot these guys.
Shoot, use the harpoon.
But
Oh, that's 100% what I'm doing.
Wait, hold on. Win is gonna, try to make his way.
Hold on, you gotta wait for your
Yeah.
turn, but yes.
No!
They haven't done anything, right? He
We'll
just
see,
said
we'll see if I can talk to them.
Well, only you've went. So this guy has appeared, and he is now on the side of your ship, as he's going to throw a harpoon at Carve. Carve. Oh, nope. He rolled a natural 1. And falls back into the water. Man, oh man. What a waste.
Oh, he fell back into the water?
Carve, you're up.
Since I'm like a turtle and proficient at swimming, you're saying I don't jump into the water, Ricky?
Carve, you're tied, so it's not like you're gonna, get left behind or anything.
Well, Isn't
Hold on a
that
second.
way May tied to you?
How fast does our ship go at full speed?
At full speed.
It was 40.
Is
Yeah.
it doubled though? Can you dash with your ship? Because if we can go 80 feet around, let's see how fast these suckers are.
Oh man, yeah.
Especially when they're slowed.
I see what you're saying. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna run here to the. Okay, so first, and then my thing is that until my rage ends, I was surrounded by multicolored protective lights. I gain +1 to AC, and everyone within 10 feet of me gains the my allies gains the same bonus.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm gonna run this ballista here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I assume I can make it there because I can also run. I can also, like, basically go half my speed.
Yeah.
When I rage, and then I'm gonna fire at that guy.
Okie dokie.
How does it work? Like, do I still roll?
You would have
And
to
then-
turn it, and you can fire, and because he's a small target, he's gonna make a dexterity check and see if you
Yeah.
hit him.
In battle, we have a speed of 80 feet a turn. I assume that's increased with my skeletons rowing.
Yep.
So, does somebody need to be at the helm in order to like make that happen?
Someone definitely should be steering the ship. Yeah.
Can Captain Alcoholics steer the ship?
You can, but you need to give him those instructions on that person's turn.
Levin, I think you're the one who should talk to Captain Alcoholic.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll give him instructions.
Okay, is it that I can make 2 attacks on my turn, or do I get 2 actions on my turn?
Attacks, friend. 2 attacks. 1 action, 2 attacks.
Shoot. Okay.
When you take the attack action, you can make 2 attacks.
So then, basically, it's going to be next turn that I'll have to reload. Man, the balances are kind of slow.
Yeah, you really get in a combat. You really get 1 shot with each one.
Yep.
Wait, so did I hit the guy or no? Did he get away?
Oh, did you? You gotta roll to.
So
Yeah.
I roll, and then he has to beat that, basically?
That's what I'm gonna have him. Not necessarily. I'll explain it.
So, since I'm raging, do I get 2? Or
Because if you miss, if you just no. If you miss, then it's just he doesn't need to make a.
do I add my like proficiency bonus to it, or what? Or is it just a straight roll?
Is Carve as a marine? Is he proficient with naval ballista?
Yes, he should be. Mr.
Okay.
Carr.
So it's going to be typically, correct me if I'm wrong, DM, it's typically Dex plus then proficiency bonus is the bonus you add to your roll. So we've got a +3 proficiency bonus right now. I think your Dex is what? +2, +1?
+1, and then +3.
Yeah, so you got a +4 to attack.
So I only had a 14.
You got 14? That will hit him.
Yes!
Yes!
So because you are a Marine, he doesn't get. You're just that good. So you're gonna hit him. So roll.
Just like right through his little fishy.
66.
66.
66. Which one are you aiming at? This the one that had fallen off?
That guy fell off, right?
Man, this guy
Yeah.
is a rough round. Hops up, slips off, gets shot with a ballista.
I'm going to roll the damage for that.
6
Didn't you-
delta 6. That's
Didn't you
what,
say?
yeah.
Didn't you say it's just 66 damage?
No, 6 space D delta.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
You want me to roll? I can too. For
Yeah.
you.
6 damage is a lot.
Yeah, he's rolling. He's rolling it.
I'm on my 4.
That would be a very good ballista. That's high damage.
15.
Just wait till we make these suckers magical. You ain't seen nothing yet.
21 damage.
Should have went with me. It was 29.
Oh, I should have just gone with your D6.
It's totally fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, I had a couple low ones.
Okay. Alright, and then anything else you're doing on your turn, Haas? Or Carve? Sorry.
Nope.
Okay. Haas, did you want to do anything now that you see?
Yeah, can I get to a ballista and shoot that too, or am I not going to be
I
proficient?
think
for-
you could make it there. You can make it there. You can definitely fire it.
All right. I don't understand what to add.
If you're not proficient,
You would not
it
be proficient.
typically is
not gonna
just your
matter.
dex. So it's
Not
going to
gonna
be
matter.
whatever you roll plus your dex.
It's low, like 5. I rolled a 3. So
Rip.
he
Yes.
missed.
That is gonna miss. That's target. Okay. Anything else you are
I
doing?
don't think I can, right? Oh, I guess I could. No, I'm not. No.
Good. No. Okay. Now we are on to this guy here. As he's going to jump up next to Carve. And he's going to swing out with his claws. Does a 13 hit, Carve?
Nope.
No, alright.
Just gets right on the shelf.
Yeah. And then he's going to try to bite you. And that's not going to hit either. So that is his turn.
Ah!
And then this guy is going to hop on board. And he's going to try to harpoon Moke.
Come on, Moke.
Come on, buddy.
And he is going to hit Moke.
No.
I'm so
And that
attached
is
to this
going
guy.
to be 11 damage to Moke.
Moke.
Is he dead?
Nope, he's not. He's not dead.
Has anyone ever watched Key and Peele?
Mhm.
Never mind.
I've seen some, yeah. No, I don't think
There's like this one where someone's talking about like their favorite like person in the Wu-Tang Clan, and then some guy's trying to come up with a rapper's name. He goes Moke.
Alright, he's going to swing it, or he's going to
Yeah, Moke.
throw another harpoon at Moke.
Moke.
And he hits again.
Moke's dead.
And Moke goes down.
Moke. Oh no! I was only paying these guys 10 gold a month.
Well, he didn't get paid anything yet, bro.
Alright, and then this
Not
guy's
with
going to jump up on the side. And he is going to claw at Haas. Oh yes, does a 25 hit.
Yes, it does. Slashing damage. And then he's going to try to bite you as well. And that is another 25. That still hits.
And I need a bigger die. That is 13 piercing damage with that bite. And then we have this guy that's going to come up.
Bring it on.
And he's going to try to hit Harv with the harpoon. He's going to miss. He's going to do it again. Harv does an 18 hit.
No.
Okay. Then he misses. It's his turn.
The glowing lights.
And then this guy is going to... This guy's going to hop on and go for Telemendez. And he's going to hit. Does 14 damage.
Telemendez!
And he's going to go for a
Got
bite.
these people and they're gonna die.
And the bite misses. Okay. So Moke would be up, but Moke is down. Then we have Windrin, you're on deck. We have this guy going up.
Oh, wow.
He is going to throw a harpoon at Haas. Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
All right. That is only 9 piercing damage.
Oh.
And he's going to throw another one. Does a 16 hit?
Yes. Sorry, what was the first one? You said 13?
No. 9 piercing damage.
9. Okay. I don't know where I got 13.
And then 11 piercing damage, Haas.
Okay.
And Windrin, you're up with enemy on deck, and then Telemendez.
Alright, I am going to make my way to the top. Like, yeah. How much movement is that gonna take? I guess
so Cal is on the stairwell. So I'll say it'll take about 15 feet.
Okay, so
So then put yourself
probably-
right here would be where the stairs technically.
okay.
Yep.
So I pop up here.
Yep. Still, you could try to take flight. You're like, okay, I could take flight, but you'd have to fight against some of the wind. But
Yeah.
if you were able to get up, you might have a little bit of advantage.
I'll make my way over to this edge.
There you go.
Oh wait, I guess it'd have to be like over here because well, yeah,
Just right.
yeah,
right.
wherever over here, yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
I am going to. Speak Aquin
Oh.
to this guy.
Yeah. Okay.
And I guess I'll say, oh man, I'll have to say, let me see.
Say it in Spanish. Aquin Spanish, right?
Sure.
Oh man.
I mean, I was just gonna say talk like this if you wanted to, but
I'm just trying to think of what to say.
Oh, ¿dónde está la biblioteca?
I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yes, rojo.
so I guess I'll yell out, "No somos enemigos." So I yell out, "We're not enemies," and wait for and I'm gonna wait, I guess, for a response from this guy. I will have my. I guess I will have.
Ready
My-
your action.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my dagger at the ready.
okay.
But that's it.
Okay. And can you repeat exactly what you said again, just so I.
Yeah, I can type it in chat if you want.
Please.
It's no somos enemigos.
I can also speak Aquan, but here, hold on. I have an idea of how you can do this.
Here, where is? There we go.
There's no immediate reaction from what you can. Oh, but you know what? It is now his turn, though. Whoa. As in Spanish, Aquin, he responds. Oh, hold on. Second. Let's see which this guy is. Okay, forgive me for this terrible pronunciation of these words. He responds, El mejor postor siempre gana.
Did you get that, Ropes? Did you get that?
I think I did. Yeah. Okay. Is that PASTOR?
POSTOR.
Okay. POST.
That's Google Translate, so whatever that says.
Ah. What? Why? Oh.
I don't know how accurate Google Translate
Okay.
is.
Well, I mean, it. I thought it was something else, but okay. I guess
I'll send it
that.
to you on Facebook too, in case you wanted to. Okay.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I didn't realize for a second, but it makes sense in this context too.
And then
okay.
he's going to hop up next to you.
Wait, so what did he say?
You have to find out.
Well, he would.
You would know. Yeah, Carv, you would know. Yeah, you're right.
Would he be able to hear? He'd probably be able to hear it, right?
Carv knows Aquan?
Oh yeah, I can speak Aquan.
This whole time.
Oh,
Or at least also send it to me on.
I did. I already did. Yep.
On okay.
And then he's going to try to claw you in. And does a 18 hit?
A what?
An 18?
Yes.
That is going to be 14 slashing damage.
Ooh.
And then he's going to go in for a bite. With a natural 20. So that is
Yeah.
automatically 16.
Oh,
sorry,
yikes.
sorry. Automatically 20 damage.
All right.
Because the bite is a different die. And then on top of that, it's only going to be 12 damage.
So 32 total.
Yep.
Woo! Well, I.
That is it for
You're gonna-
him.
You held your action, right?
You
So
did
can-
hold your action, so you can.
Okay. So I would do this prior to going down.
Yep. That makes sense.
All right.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, I did not bother healing more than what I needed to. All right. So okay. Oh, nice. Okay. It's a 23 to hit.
Yep.
No sneak attack.
No. I figure this is gonna be just this is just gonna be regular. So 6 damage. And then I can do 2 attacks, correct?
Mm-hmm. So 6 first?
Yep.
Okay.
Next one is 19 to hit,
Yep.
5 damage.
Okay.
You're
Does-
adding your dex mod to that, right?
The app has the. I'm going with what the numbers say in the app. That's it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So like a d6 plus 6.
The dagger is 1d4.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
the d4. But yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
And
you had a
then-
special like wrist blade thing.
No, I don't have it on me.
Oh. Okay.
I could also. I don't have it on me. I really need to get it. And then no, because it's not happening on my turn. That's it then. Technically, yeah, that's it.
Okay. And then after that, you went down.
Yep.
Okay. So you are down. It is now Telemendez's turn as he is going to try to
Disengage
attack
from the
the
bullet action.
one in front of him. And he is going to hit. And he is going to do 8 damage. Oops. Okay. Alright. That was his turn. It is now this guy who's going to come up and throw a harpoon at Carve for a natural 20. So that is 16 damage, Carve. 16
They have to tie, right?
piercing damage. This would be a 26.
Oh, it'd be a 26. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's a natural 20.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely would. Sorry.
All right, so right off the bat, it is
Wait, I'm sorry. How much damage again?
16 plus 11.
Remember, you're raging.
Yeah, so there's
Yep, yep, yep.
BR.
So then it'd be 8 plus 5.
5.
Yep. And he's going to do it again. Does a 21 hit.
Yes.
Even with your +1 AC? Hold on a second.
I have a 20 AC with the +1 AC.
The +1, okay. Just
And then 13 damage.
Oh my gosh.
And that is his turn. Sorry, Leben, you're up. And then 2 bad guys, and then Cal, you're up, and then back to top
Okay.
Haas. So Leben,
As-
bad guys, Cal, Haas.
As Libin comes up on deck and he like takes a look around, he was gonna order Captain Alcoholic to move forward, but it looks like all these guys are like basically on deck. Is that right?
Yes, all but the
Yeah.
guy that fell off.
Oh, but the guy off. Yeah. So it really
Okay,
wouldn't
but
do
if
it.
you slow them, could we like somehow push them off?
I don't think that's practical at the moment.
You can shove.
I assume they look. But here's the thing. Oh, do they look like they're strong? They look like they're strength based.
They
fighters.
look, and yeah, they look like. I mean, this isn't their first time attacking ships. They're pretty strong. They're fairly large.
Yeah.
In fact, they are large creatures. So
Oh snap. Yeah. Okay. Then instead of moving the ship, Leben is going to cast slow. Which people do I want to defend more?
Yeah.
Let's see. You're down though, right, Win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the back half.
Yeah, we'll go back half.
God.
So 6 deck, 6 wisdom saving throws.
Licitador.
alrighty,
Interesante.
wisdom saving throws.
Licitador.
This one got a 10. Second one got a 19.
Saves.
Third one got a 4. 7. 15.
15 is what they need to save.
And 9. Okay, so number 2 and number 5. Number 2 and number 6 saved.
Everybody else failed.
Everyone else failed.
Nice. Take that.
And then with slow, this guy's going to be too slow to catch up. Anyways. Okay.
Okay. With that, I'll then. Yeah, I'm going to also.
Did you turn yourself sideways? That's great.
I think I'm going to bonus action use my purple crystal.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have to use it to cast another spell. I
Yep.
don't think it's like a bonus action.
Like,
Um,
Bryn specifically asked this question beforehand.
we're still in the storm, right?
Yeah, it's not as strong.
So-
you don't
so,
have to
like-
worry about it as much as.
But it's like pretty loud.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Guys, I'm really tempted to try a silent image and put something on the ship that's big and scary. I don't know if I could really do anything in the 15-foot cube that would make sense that they would be scared of.
How big is a baby Terrorisk?
Right? Yeah.
When you know.
But I don't know if it would especially if they're large creatures, I just don't. It's probably just not going to be enough. And I don't know their culture well enough to know what they're scared of. So Levin's not going to go for it. Instead, he is going to, with that second thing, I think he is just going to cast a Shatter. And he'll cast it above deck. Well, maybe he'll. Yeah. What is the... Hold on a second. Sorry. I think it's 20-foot cube. D&D 5e Shatter. 10-foot radius sphere. Okay, so it's 20 feet. Go. So 10-foot radius, yes, that's it. So I could get these two. Yeah, he'll just do that.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll cast Shatter above deck, so it'll be, so he's not hitting the ship, right? So he's putting it right above the deck, and then and so he doesn't hit Windrin as well, right? So raised up. That's 2 Constitution saving throws.
That is a 14 and a 6.
Okay, those both fail.
Okay.
Very good. I will roll the damage. We can move on to the next person while I roll that. It's going to be thunder damage.
Okay. Well, the next person is enemy, but I just need to know. Just put them in the chat for me.
Yeah.
Okay. It is now. Oh, it's Cal's turn. Cal, you're up.
Doki. Well, first things first, but I head up on deck because I'm on the stairs, right?
Yep. So 10 feet.
So 10 feet. So immediately just gonna survey all this. I'm gonna see Windrin down. So first thing I'm gonna do is crack my whip to give me some temp HP. That's 5.
I forgot that your whip gives you HP. You're just kind of like...
Yep. I'm gonna run up to this dude. Do I want to find out what Refon's blood tastes like?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try and grapple him.
Although, wait, he's a big boy, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be tough. But it's probably you might actually not be successful unless you
Actually, wait a minute. That's not a saving throw. Though. Yeah, no. Natural 20 on my roll.
All right.
Wow.
Was that
He
plus
has a 19.
Okay, so he is.
Wow, wow, wee, wow.
He's
Takes
grappled.
1d10 of necrotic. Ooh, okay. 10 necrotic damage. I heal for 1d6. Heal is not as good, but it's fine. And I guess how's the blood taste?
Actually, not bad. Pretty fresh overall. Pretty good.
Tastes like fresh cod, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then
Fresh raw fish.
we're gonna flurry of blows. Spend a key point.
All right.
2 attacks. 14 plus 6. Dirty 20 to hit for the first one.
Yep.
And a 11 to hit for the second one.
No.
Rip. Roll damage. +4. +4, 8, +5, 13 points of damage.
How do you want it to look?
So Cal's gonna run up from below deck. He's gonna try to get a lay of the land of the situation. He's gonna see Windrun on the ground. He's going to, I guess, run towards the guy, wrestle up behind him, get his arms around his neck, get him in a Nelson, go for the bite, and then snap the neck.
All right. It's different than what you would expect. Very fleshy. Not a lot of bone all together, but still does the trick.
Unfortunately,
Gruesome.
I don't have anything to get Windrun up. I do not have any health pots or anything, so that is my
I
turn.
mean, I think
All right,
that's
Haas,
fine.
to you.
Haas is going to wild shape into a giant boa constrictor snake. And then try to constrict the guy right in front of me. 14. That's...
Yep.
Oh, sweet. Oh, it's 2d8. Sorry, I have the wrong dice. One sec. That would be 14. Yeah, 14. Bludgeoning.
14. Holy cow.
Yep, and he's grappled now.
2, 4.
Making
Okay.
him restrained. Whatever that means.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and no movement. Disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
I'll post this in the funny chat too. I found this is very handy.
Okay.
You can click on the things and it'll tell you stuff.
Oh, nice. That's it for me.
Okie dokie. 1 second. Do-do-do.
This is super nice, bro.
Yeah, I was like, just found it pretty quick. It's yeah, it's really nice.
Guys, we got to get our damage dealer up.
Yeah.
Here's the picture I got for your boa constrictor on the boat. It's the closest thing I can get to a snake on a ship.
Jeez.
Okay. Then we have this guy is no longer here. Carve, you're up.
Okay, so before I'm gonna attack this guy, I'm gonna say, "Quien te contrato?"
God,
It's
¿Quién te
Yeah.
contrató?
really, I needed.
We really rolling with the Spanish theme.
I'm so glad I suggested it.
Okay.
Don't know if anyone higher than we might just kind of be in their place.
No immediate response.
I mean, they could literally answer the same thing, or he could answer the same thing that the other guy said.
Okay, I'm gonna say this really
But
quick.
anyway,
Boy, here we go.
All right, so you two options. You could either have another saying, or you can attack. One of the two.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna
It's
attack.
up to you. It's up to you. You can do either. It could be worth it, depending on what you say, I suppose.
I just have no gold, so I don't know how much gold we have with this group.
Or were you gonna try to
you
buy
could
him?
say, "Oh man." Entonces a la muerte.
Just attack app.
You should say that as you attack.
Okay, as Yeah, I'm gonna attack him.
Oh
Okay.
man.
And then as I attack, I'm gonna say, "Morirás como alimañas."
Put that in the chat.
Morirás como alimañas.
I don't think I. Wow.
What?
My vocab is just like gone for some
Okay,
of these
well.
things.
That'll do it. Carve. Good job.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Sorry.
I like Verdum.
There you go.
And then second attack. Second attack is
Oh, the dude
22.
got temp HP for that too.
Yep.
Okay, so for the nat 20, it's like max damage, right?
Yep. Max damage and damage.
And roll.
So then it would be 20 damage for the first attack. And then the second one is 15.
It's max damage, then with the dice roll on top.
Yep.
Oh,
So
with
roll
one
the
die.
die as well. Yep. Roll another.
Yeah,
So
with-
the first one's 26, and then the second one's 15.
Do you roll 2d6 for your maul?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's then would be 12, and then you roll the 2d6. Like, and then add that to the 12,
Is
and
it
then
2D?
plus
Well,
6.
mine says 2d6 plus 8.
Mm-hmm. So you max out.
So that's 20
Usually
damage.
12, which
That's
is
20, and then I rolled one more, which was a 6. So that was
and
20.
then roll another. Yep, and then roll another 6. It's you roll your dice still, and you add your dice to 20.
He did. That's what he's saying. He did, and then
Oh,
Well, so I had 2d6 is 220.
Yeah.
Okay, so I rolled a 6 and then I just rolled a 2, so that'd be 28.
there you go.
Okay, and now
yes.
the second one was 15.
Okay.
So my second attack was 15.
All right. It's not looking good.
He's still alive?
Yep.
Dang.
Okay.
That was reckless as well.
Yes, those are both reckless.
All right. It is now the group of theirs' turn. In fact, it is his turn, as he is going to bite you.
Is he slowed?
Oh yeah, he is slowed. Yes. Nope. He's not. He's not, and this one's not. You get this guy was, and this guy that is no longer,
Mm-hmm. Or this top guy's slowed too, right?
and then the top guy, this guy here.
Yeah.
And you did reckless attack him?
Yes, I did.
Oh, he got a natural 20 as well.
Oh my
For
gosh.
that. Okay, that is 20.20 piercing damage and 14 piercing damage. And then he's going to go with a claw.
Sorry. You're right. He says he's not slowed.
So 20. Okay, I'm not looking too good.
And then does a 24 hit.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh,
Well,
that,
maybe
is,
I made a threat too early.
that is only 10 slashing
That-
damage.
That puts me at 0.
At 5.
I'm at 5.
Yeah.
I got damaged pretty bad in the previous fight.
Both of you, he's looking so bad, and then he's just lashing out with everything as you go down to 0.
Okay.
All right. And then it is this guy's go. So he's going to go for this boa constrictor. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay. That is 10 damage. And then he's going to go for a bite attack as well. And he's going to miss. Pretty bad.
Oh, Joe, I think you possibly removed me.
No. I didn't allow you to. I don't have you to control your movement on this.
Oh, okay.
Right
Sorry.
here.
I just use it.
This
No,
is
you're
you.
good. Yep, I'm good.
Yeah.
I always use it to.
Do your health.
track
I
of my
apologize.
health, but
Yep, I
I
definitely deleted your character on the map.
No worries.
I was being cool. My bad. And now it is this guy's turn. Oh, he is slowed. He's not slowed. This guy's not slowed. He's gonna move over to Cal. He's gonna lash out with claws. And it's gonna miss. He's gonna go for a bite. And it's also gonna miss. Rough. Okay. Then we go to this guy. Who's gonna come over here. Go for the boa. Claws first. 12. To hit. To hit, Jake.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. What was the number?
12.
No. Okay.
And it's not 12. Boy, oh boy. Oh, no, it's
Oh.
not. Sorry. It's 15.
A 12 does hit, actually. Sorry. If it meets
Oh.
it beats it, right?
Okay, so they both hit. Okay. First one with the claws is going to be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the bite is going to be 6 piercing damage. Moak is up, which he's down.
Oh,
Death save.
okay.
Boom.
Okay.
20. Here we go.
And then the next guy is grappled. He's going to try to break free of this grapple.
DC 16.
Yeah. Nope. So he is still grappled.
He's still restrained.
And Windrin. You are
All
up.
right.
Darn it. I was hoping to get Windrin back up before.
That is a 4.
Mm.
Failure.
Fails.
Well,
That's it.
Okay.
The way that you said that, it's like,
Yeah.
hey,
Moak feels you. No.
McGee's.
It's
This
we're,
guy
I'll have to
is
find
slowed.
it.
emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Yeah.
And he is just
Failure. Yeah.
lost a
Why, you know something? Hiya.
Uncle Roger.
I love Uncle Roger. I know I just kind of mixed two different guys.
He's just gonna throw a harpoon at Leben. That's it.
Oi. What's up with that?
Does a 14 hit.
Shield.
So I'm saying that's a no then.
That's a no.
All right. And does a 16 pass the wisdom check?
Yep.
Okay, he's no longer slowed, but that's his turn.
My turn?
And nope. Telemendes' turn.
Come on, buddy.
Do.
Someone get
Nice.
Fenrith above deck.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Telemendez is going to attack the one in front of him. And that is going to hit. For 6 damage. 5, 6.
Telemendez. Telemendez.
I skipped somebody here.
Oh, I should have called the guy Muchacho.
I skipped this guy. This guy's first, then Telemendez.
Muchacho.
There's a chance Telemendez doesn't hit. I'll still have a hit, but I was like, wait a second.
Oh, Muchacho means young guy. I did not know that.
Yeah.
According to Google Translate, at least. He actually misses Telemendez both times. I'll be. Leben, you're up. And then it's bad guys, Cal, Haas, Carve. So Leben's up.
Greasy, go on. Here you go. Good girl.
Leben's still up.
Good to go?
Still Leben. Yep.
Cool. He is going to cast Toll the Dead. Unfortunately. Kind of wish I would have saved my necklace, but it's okay. Cast Toll the Dead on this guy. That's going to be a Wisdom saving throw.
Yes. 11.
Fails. 2d12 damage. Come on. Couldn't have been more. 9 damage. Does that kill him?
Which one? Sorry.
The one that's super heavily damaged?
Yep.
by
He
fire?
goes down. How do you want it to look?
Yeah, just it's a loud, just dong. And he kind of gets like a nosebleed and falls over. As he falls over, orange energy flows out of him, and I will heal Carve for. I'll give 2 health to Carve. Carve, you have 2 health. I'll give 2 health to Windred.
Nice.
Windred, you have 2 health.
How do I add health back in the app now? Stabilize character, apply.
So, then with my bonus action, I assume I can't give health potions with a bonus action. So,
Oh shoot! Did I?
Also, you guys would be prone currently.
yeah. Let me just make sure
Let's
that
see, how many times can I...
I got this right. Yeah. Yeah. Before we entered the storm, would you say we've gotten a short rest
What is going on?
or not?
Before no,
No.
no.
Before
Storm-
entering this,
No, because it was as soon as you guys leave, it was already really choppy and windy.
okay. Okay. That's fine.
Okay. Next up,
And
we.
I guess
have-
I'll. Let's see.
Sure.
Where's the nearest below deck?
Below deck,
Yeah, to get below deck.
right where you are. You just came up and that's it.
Oh,
You
cool. I'll just duck around the corner.
Okay.
Below deck.
Sounds good.
Get the skeleton.
Next,
I probably shouldn't have raged when I was driving the boat.
Do you not have any left?
I am out of rages.
Oh no.
Oh, gosh. Oh.
Can we
Okay.
get the skeletons above deck?
I don't know how many turns it would take them to get up here.
I guess. But it probably might be worth it to start.
That's true. I guess on my turn, I'll command the skeletons, seeing how the desperate situation we're in. And 8 skeletons will start tromping their way up with weapons.
This guy, seeing the commotion over here, is going to run up to this boa constrictor and claw at him.
This time Haas is the one getting ganged up on.
That's okay. We want Haas to get ganged up on. He's the guy with the health.
Well, not much longer.
Yeah. Does a 25 hit us?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, these guys are just like rolling out of their mind.
8 slashing damage. And he's going to go in for a bite. And that is a 23.
Yep.
Okay. That is 14 piercing damage.
Excuse me. Okay, he's still a boa constrictor.
And Cal, you are up, then Haas, then Carve.
What about Windred? Oh wait, never mind. I forgot. He already did his death save. What would it? Do I even notice that Windred's up at all right now?
Yeah, I mean he's right. He's right there. You were looking that way.
Okay. What would it take for me to hand him a healing potion? Not have him drink it, just hand it to him.
Just handing a healing potion.
An object interaction?
Yeah, I would say.
Okay, so it's a free action.
Without you're not making him drink it. You're not.
No, I'm just giving it to him. I'm kind of just gonna shuffle it out of my bag and drop it behind me right next to him. And then I'm gonna try and grapple this guy in front of me.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I would say your bonus action just to hand it over, and then
I mean, object interaction is free per.
your reaction. I mean, yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, an object interaction is generally free per thing. That's fine. What do I roll? Oh, I get advantage on this because I got some blood. Doesn't help much.
Did you get some blood?
I got an 18.
That hits.
Well, no, to grapple. So.
All right, got it. You got him. You grappled him.
Okay. Going for the bite again. 9 points of necrotic. I heal 3. Then we go for an unarmed strike. Does a 12 hit?
Nope.
Oof. Wait. No, this would be my sword, so a 15.
Yep.
Okay. 3 plus. That is 13 points of damage. 3 of it lightning, the rest slashing.
Okay.
I really don't want to spend key points, so we'll see how this first unarmed strike goes. Another 15 to hit, so I'm assuming that's good.
Yep.
3, 6 plus 15, 5. That's 11 points of damage.
Okay.
He's still up. Flurry of blows.
Oh.
Yep.
22 to hit.
Yes.
5 plus 5. That's another 10 points of damage.
Okay. It's not looking great.
Okie dokie.
All right, Haas. Up to you. Then Carve.
I'm hoping
Yarr.
everybody knows the answer to this. So the combat, I know that I can heal by using whatever they're called, like my wild shapes. Is that just
Mhm.
1d8 as a bonus action?
I think so.
Okay,
I think
that's
it's.
what
I think it's.
it is, but I can't find that anywhere.
Yeah, I'm pretty. It's bad healing.
Yeah, I'm thinking of not doing it and just
Yeah.
in case I go down, because then I can get it back. So
Yeah, I
I'm
was
just,
gonna say. Yeah, I would just wait till they knock you out of your form, and then.
the problem is I got hit a bunch
I
before.
think Cal, just it is a free object interaction, so
Okie dokie.
yeah.
So
You can probably re-up, right? You just like re-transform into the thing.
But I would assume you'd have to untransform into something else, right? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't see why not. I mean,
could you wild shape while wild shaped?
why wouldn't you be able to?
I don't know. Can I do that, Joe?
That's a great question.
I mean, it is a bonus action to drop out of the form, which makes me think you have to drop out of it before you can go to a different. But I don't know. Maybe you can change. Well,
It's
I'll try to figure out if I can do that. In the meantime, I'm going to do the same thing and try to constrict the guy I'm holding.
You remember you have advantage on the attack.
Okay. So that's a 18. Which should hit, right, Joe?
Yeah, yeah, it does, and you can change from animal or creature.
Okay,
you
so
can also
I
do
just
that too.
basically re-up my health then? Is it?
I mean, yeah, you're using the wild shape to.
Okay, sure. I'll look at it, make sure I'm doing it right, but yeah, and then that would be for 18.
And the same duration. One second. Yeah, so you're getting a cheat. What'd you say? How much damage?
18.
Jeepers. On the one that you have grappled?
Yep, that's 2 7s on 2 d8s.
Come on.
3, 2, 3,
Get up.
4. And then you did 18 damage total or twice?
Just once.
Sorry.
To the one
Okay.
guy. Yep.
Okay. All right. Next up is Carve. Unless you're doing anything else. All right.
Is standing up like how much movement does it take to stand up?
Half your movement.
Okay.
You want to run over and shoot the other ballista at these people since you can't rage?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, I can still do decent damage with like.
Thing
My
is, you're
weapon.
about to go down again.
Yeah, but like, is this guy almost dead? Like, would it be helpful for me to run over to him where I'm kind of
That's
out of the
true.
way?
Yeah, that's true. That might be a good idea.
Is this guy pretty much?
You can't make
Oh,
that.
I can't make it there. Okay, then I'm going to the ballista.
Make that either.
Let's say, can you even make that? You can make
It says-
20. That's
yeah.
20 feet. You can make it.
Perfect.
How much is your speed?
40.
Yeah. Shoot first.
Who do I shoot at? Probably the guy right next.
Yeah, probably the guy right in front of you.
Yeah, that's the only one you could hit. So
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do that.
You got a +4 to the roll.
Come on. Oh my gosh. Wait, can I reckless attack? No, I
No.
can't.
no.
You're not
Gotta
raging.
be raging.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oof. In fact,
Emotional damage.
yeah.
Emotional damage. However you say that in
Awkward.
daño emocional.
Yeah, so something was like something on this one with transporting into your ship. It wasn't in all the way or in right. So shot just went right into the water. Bloop.
Okay. At least I didn't like pierce one of my companions.
Yeah.
Aw.
Don't give the
Like-
DM ideas.
If
I'm
someone
sure
else,
that
if someone else
If
was
I had a
between-
companion right here or something, then it would probably.
All right, and it is now
Okay.
this guy's turn. He's going to attack the boa constrictor.
This does not look good.
23 to hit.
Maybe I should get another character sheet ready.
That is 10 slashing damage.
Oh,
It ain't over till it's over.
I know.
And then he's going to go for a bite on Haas as well.
All right.
23 to hit again.
Haas, I'm not gonna lie, I'm real tempted to drop a AoE spell on top of you.
And then 12 piercing damage, Haas.
So 22 total, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And we have this guy here who's going to bite Calavar. He's grappled, right? No.
Yupper.
He's going to try to break free from the grapple. And he's not going to be able to.
Is that a contested roll? To break
You don't need to at all.
Oh, what?
It's not.
To break free.
What?
Well, I rolled an 18, I guess. So.
Yeah. Do-do-do-do. And then this guy's gonna go and attack the boa constrictor as well. Who's still just crazy. 17.
Hits.
That is 10 slashing damage.
Ow.
And then does a
Does it what?
14.
Yes.
That is 16 piercing damage with his bite. Okay. And then Moak. is up.
Whew! Man, you've been tanking a lot of damage.
Yeah, just tons of damage. Moak gets a natural 20.
More. I knew it was worth paying him that 10 gold bump.
All right, Moak's alive and off the ground. And then we go to the guy who is still grappled. And to try to break free of it. These grapple rolls are
Mo.
okay. And Windred, you are up, and then we have some bad guys. Telemandes, Leben, bad guys, Kel.
Okay, is this okay? So I have to use what is it? Half my movement. Get up
Stand up. Yep.
to stand up. Okay, all right. I'm gonna do that. So I have 15 remaining. So that I grab that health potion. Now, is that health is that just like a potion of healing?
That's a. I removed it from my inventory already. Yeah, it's just a potion of healing, though.
Okay, so it's like
2d4 plus 2.
I might like be better off using cure wounds on myself.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even know if we need to kill these people. Like,
Yeah,
and you healing, unless you got a really big heal somehow.
I can
Like-
cast it at level 2. So yeah.
Even with that, I mean, they do like, I mean, they're doing a standard of like 30 damage a
Yeah.
pop. You know, so unless you can heal like 30 damage, or
Right.
you know, find a way to get out of there.
I have to
Yeah,
heal
1
something
HP
though,
15
so
is the same.
No, you're
uh,
fully operational right now.
Like 1 hit's gonna take you down if you get a heal or not, is what he's saying.
yeah.
So he's saying, pull out that bow. And let's get out of here.
Can't get some damage down range, darn
He's
it!
saying, we're a monster hunter. Let's hunt these monsters.
What's the okay? Oof. Oh wait, okay. So I have. Okay, what's? All right. I guess if the goal is to just kill everything,
I
then
got this one. Help out Haas.
Haas is
Yeah.
far away. Oh, jeez.
Or I guess there's the one
You
like.
see this giant
there.
boa constrictor with harpoons sticking out of it, bite marks all over,
Yeah,
This
one
guy's
is
still up,
real
right?
close to
claw
close
marks
for
all
comfort.
over. This guy's
Okay.
still alive.
I should change it
This
towards
guy's
the
pretty
more
good.
vibrant. There we go. Okay, that guy's still up. Oh wait, no, that's the same as Haas's color.
Here, I shout to you in Aquan.
Oh yeah?
Okay. All right, I will. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I will grab the celestial bow. Yeah, and take it. All right. So, look at my handy dandy.
Notebook. No, no one else. Okay.
Wait, what? Oh, handy dandy notebook.
All right. Oh wait, no, I have to add 8 to that. So 23 on the first attack.
Hits.
All right. And then it's a 2. Oh wait, that's not a 2. It's a 10 on the next attack.
It's a miss.
Okay, so just 1. Where? What in tarnation?
Carve. You should have gone into your shell.
Oh, that would have been a much better idea. Yeah, that was a really good idea. Oh, and I didn't even think about that.
Where? There it is. All right, that is.
$13 damage total. On top of
Oh no, my bad.
it, doesn't it crit?
Yeah, it does. 13 on top of the. Goodness gracious.
Let's just. How do you want it to look?
It's 19 with my quick calculations. A shot right to the neck.
Finally, get a ranger in here. We've been missing this guy.
As you see, Carve do his best attempt to be like Windrun and fire this, and then also Windrun stands up, nails him.
And then I will. I think I'll just hold.
And as he dies, he says,
I will. Oh. Yes.
or wait,
Yes.
sorry, I said goddess. I didn't mean goddess.
No, I should also. Gosh.
Anyways, are you done with your turn?
Anything right now? Yes, that's the end
Yeah,
of my turn.
okay.
I think that's all I'm gonna do right now. I don't want to move, as far as I know. So.
Okay.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Who's it?
Oh yeah. The
Oh.
potion.
1, 2,
Oh,
3,
oh,
4,
okay.
6, 7,
Okay, things were looking rough for a little bit, but now.
9, 10.
Okay, I'm trying to think. If I go into my shell here, I need to look at this again.
How low?
Okay, and then my AC would go up to 20. I mean, these guys are rolling like pretty well. So my AC would go up to 23.
Yeah,
I mean, that's pretty good still.
that's a pretty
but-
high AC.
That's
Yeah.
pretty high AC.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But honestly, your AC is already what, 19?
Mm-hmm.
It actually mathematically might be better for you to take the dodge action. Because
Wait, what did Patch do again?
it gives them disadvantage on attacks against you.
Yeah.
And then
Oh.
like
Click the link.
you can still move on your turn.
All right, Levin, you're up.
I guess
Tell
over
Mendez
the attack.
damage to
Or
the
no,
one in
that's
front of him.
What? Say that again.
Tell Mendez damage this guy here.
Cool. So I called my skeletons. Are they up yet?
From below.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Last
just
turn
one
I
of the
called.
wise.
Yeah.
Skeletons have really been the ones keeping us on course.
Oh,
Mostly.
have they?
Like going. But if you think it's not going to take too much time for the rest of this battle, then doing that wouldn't be a terrible idea.
Yeah.
I think we need them.
Yeah. Battles don't last very long. So as long as the sails are still,
Each round is what, 10 seconds?
as long as Captain Aquaholic is still controlling the ship, I know that we'll lose some of our forward momentum. What do we got? Cal, how much health do you have? How you looking?
27 out of 60. No, 35 out of 61 with the temp HP. I'm above half.
Okay, but you'll heal a little. You'll get temp HP and heal as you kill people.
Yes.
Wind's almost down. Carve is honestly at this point. Carve, your best bet's probably just to like continue trying. If you're not in danger, to continue trying to like reload and shoot this ballista.
Yeah.
Haas, how you looking resources wise? Can you? How much
Pretty
longer can you tank?
low. One more round of all of them attacking me, probably.
Okay. If I slow them, let's say their damage is cut in half.
That would help for sure.
Okay.
by about
Okay.
half.
Okay. What do we got else here? And then as long as Wind can keep putting bolt things downrange. Yeah. We'll leave the skeletons to keep us moving. Want to get out of the storm. It's gonna cast slow.
Okay.
And I
All
can
of them?
hit all remaining other than the one backed by Cal. But I can hit all the rest of them. So all they all need to make wisdom saving throws.
This one succeeds with a 19. And then this one
I'll still
succeeds
rebarbs it.
with a natural 20. Okay.
I'll give advantage
The
to.
natural 20 as well on this one.
Come on.
You helped them out with silvery barbs.
Well, it still takes the
Well,
lowest. With
No,
still
I-
takes the lowest,
I know.
but I'll give advantage to Windrin.
Ooh,
Yippee-ki-yay.
Good.
That's
Good
massive.
one to give advantage to.
okay. Is that it?
So did they all succeed, or how many of them failed, or can you mark? Can you mark the
3.
ones that failed?
Sure. There you go.
Okay, nice. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay.
Okay.
And with that, Leben will duck back behind.
All right. Sounds good. That being said, seeing the tides slowly turning here, this guy's jumping back and into the water. And this one
Looks like they weren't paid enough.
is going to do the same.
What's that?
And Cal, you're up.
Cal, okie dokie.
Cal Hascarve.
Well, I'm grappling this dude, and I'm just gonna whack him again. That is a 24 to hit.
How do you want it to look?
So I'm like, I jumped up back around this guy to grapple him again, kind of same as I did the first guy. Except this time I'm going with the sword, right down into the neck, slice, hop down, falls over.
You get a bunch of temp HP.
Yup.
Because your build is.
Then I'm going to run over here to help out Haas. That is 55 feet. That is my current move speed, my current walk speed.
My luck speed.
Is one of them grappled or restrained? Haas?
This
This
one right
one.
here.
You want to hit the one that's restrained so you
Which
have
one's
advantage?
restrained?
Well, do we want to try to keep him alive?
Well, if it's grappled, I can just bite it.
Well, restrained and grappled. I mean, restrained is like a further version of grappled. It's
Yeah.
like grapple plus. I don't see a reason to keep one of them alive personally, but
Yeah,
if you guys want to do some role playing, then
I'm just going for this guy. Grappling him. Want to get as many of them as
We
we can.
could.
This one
Oh.
was already grappled.
I guess we didn't. Yeah.
I'm grappling this guy. I believe this one's
I mean,
not.
he might know something. He might like know valuable information. I don't know.
I rolled a 25 for the athletics check.
I
Yep.
mean, they haven't responded to anybody's
Right.
to them, so
Yeah, no.
Llevando a tu líder.
6 points of necrotic damage. And his
I don't
TP
think we
and
want to
his
invade
max
them.
HP is reduced by 6. It hasn't really mattered yet, but I guess I should be mentioning that. 21 to hit unarmed strike.
Yep.
2 plus stuff. That's only 3. Oof. 8 points of damage, and I mean, I'll do the flurry. 25 to hit.
25 hits.
3 plus that. Not much damage again, but that's 11 points of damage for the second one.
Okay. He's looking a little hurt.
Oh, and I heal 1d6. I forgot to roll that.
Okay, and then Haas Carve.
Come on, Haas.
I think I'm gonna do the same thing and wild chip again. It's my last one, but I want the health, so he's gonna do that and then constrict again.
Oofta.
16.
Yep. Man.
And
For being strong creatures, these guys are rolling.
whoops.
They gotta
Sorry.
roll low somewhere.
It's just absolutely absurd.
Sorry, 16
16.
damage. Yeah, arms broken, ribs broken. Slithers out.
Oofta. Squishes them. Surprisingly, for fish-like creatures, they're pretty hardy. But after being constricted for 3 consecutive rounds, his body gives in. All right, and Caravaggio.
Ah! I'm gonna attack this guy.
I thought you were going for the snake for a second. It looked like.
Wait.
I can't
Honestly,
break the attack. Oh, nat 20. And then for my second attack, I got a.
This guy was the only guy who hadn't been hit this. No, actually, number 10 that dropped.
And then I got 17 for the second one.
Both hit. Oh.
Okay, so 30
All
for the
3
first,
hit. Yeah.
and then oh man, my head is not mathing. And then 12.
Okay. It's looking tough. Looking rough.
you did 30 damage on your first hit.
He
With
crit.
the nat 20.
Oh, you crit. Okay.
Wait, what's flanking
Cool.
again?
Advantage.
Advantage. All right, this guy is going
Okay,
to
Sucio.
attempt to jump into the water.
Opportunity attacks.
If you'd like to take an opportunity attack.
Do it.
Garv.
Whoever can. I think it's
I'll
covered,
take an
right?
opportunity attack. Go. Nat 20. Oh my gosh.
This guy's dead. This guy's gone. As you see him turn around and jump, you see Carv.
Gets bisected by a maul.
That being
Fleshy
said,
sounds.
this
Fleshy,
guy
fishy
is going
sounds.
to attempt
Oh,
to
near
do
como
the
peces.
same thing, but he's actually slowed.
Gal, you gonna attack him?
I'm grappling him right now, so he's gonna have to break the grapple to run
Yeah,
away.
you're right. He is grappling. Nope. He's gonna sit tight and just hang on in there.
I rolled a nat 20.
Nice. In that case,
Oh boy.
Ack is up, and he's going to finally stand up.
I cannot believe those two survived. That is unbelievable to me. I thought for sure, like, as soon as they attacked, I was like, oh, there goes their
The
two
guy
new
that
crewmates.
went to hit Talamendez missed 2 rounds in a row. 2 attacks. Twice. 4 times. He missed him. He hit him the first time, took him from all of his health to 6. Talamendez is sitting at 6 HP, and he hacks for 2 full rounds. That's absurd.
Went ultra
I mean,
instinct
hey,
there for a second.
I think that's a level up, right? Isn't that a level up for this
Right.
guy? And he's like, what, like
Yeah.
level 2 or something? Like, it's level 3.
And he's going to fire at the guy that is grappled. And he's going to nail him. As Moak would say, he's better than his brother. Shooting a crossbow. Kills him.
All right. Get the heck out of these waters right now. One of them got away. They're gonna go warn some people.
Not
Can
one
we
of them. 3 of them did not get killed.
Well, that's 3 too many. Full speed out of here if we can.
Yeah, get those skellies going.
Is it too windy to use the sails still?
Nope.
Okay,
You're
okay.
good.
Can we have Captain Alcoholic plot a course for Vine Isle so that way I can collapse in
For Vine Isle?
in there?
No, fungi.
Oh, sorry, Fungi.
All right.
Captain Alcoholic, take us to Fungi Isle.
Okay. That being said, congrats on fighting the fish-like race.
The weapons look cool.
Yeah, so Win is gonna, well, first of all, I'm gonna heal.
Pause though.
Hey, can I have my healing pot back?
Yes, you can. And I'm gonna heal myself.
It's a
Yeah.
good thing that there was an enemy with
Cure
really low
wounds.
health
Where?
when you guys were both down. Because if I wouldn't have been able to pop you guys both back up, that would have been a little more difficult.
So it's 2d8.
I know it's really late, but does anybody want any?
Oof, okay.
Got any fresh
that's fine.
sheep's blood? Well,
I was
actually,
trying to hold-
I'm pretty
trying to hold
full
off
right
and-
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you've been thinking. Levin's just happy that, like, 2 of his skeletons just got washed away, but now he just gained, like, what?
Well, they're not-
six more skeletons?
but they're not skeletons yet.
It's
What?
in there.
No, I can pull them.
Oh, okay.
He
Well,
can play
Win
on
was gonna.
Yeah, don't worry about that. You don't want to see that happen.
Win is gonna, like-
Pumpkins.
Well, we're gonna take their weapons and see what it like. Win is gonna make sure to take anything they have, and also like. Yeah. Well. I mean,
Yeah, were there any notes?
Oh no, you need the skeletons. Okay, too bad.
What are you gonna? Why?
Just chop their heads off and put him like on the top of the
On
deck,
the-
strap
on the
them down
ship?
on the ship. Yeah, it's like
That's fair.
it's just like a We know we've met these guys before.
Yeah, sure. I probably don't need all the skeletons. You could put a couple of them up.
Yeah, I don't know how many. I don't know. I don't recall how many there are.
Can we not
But-
leave them up too long? Sense of smell is kind of strong.
We're just putting up their heads. I mean,
It's
I
still
can prep them in a particular way. Don't worry about
making
it.
hot sauce.
Even if it's the
corpses.
skeleton, even if it's just a skeleton.
So Levin, if you're taking the skeletons from the marrow, that we're talking about,
yeah.
the skeletal structure of itself is a
Froze. So.
Yeah, everyone's frozen.
Oh,
Oh, I see
oh.
movement.
We back?
oh,
Maybe.
Kinda.
Check.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a bad feeling about this.
What'd you say, Joe?
I was
About
saying
the
that the
skeletal?
skeletal structure of these monstrosities are a lot weaker than that of a typical humanoid skeleton.
So
It's not going to be worth it.
they wouldn't make very good.
Not as good. You could still probably pull it off, but it wouldn't look as good.
For the, I don't really care too much about looks as long as they function.
Yeah, they'll function, but as far as strength, a lot of it's going to be halved.
Yeah, never mind. We don't need them.
Here we go. Refunds.
Whatever.
All right.
Chop off their heads. Throw them
That
overboard.
being said, great job. And that is where we'll end the second night today. Great job. That was tough. An encounter right after another encounter. You guys took it easy peasy for you guys.
Yes, easy peasy. Yup. Nope. No sweating. Nope.
Barely any. And also, I was like, okay, two of these guys are gonna go with these guys, and then they're gonna get attacked and it blew my mind that they're still here. It's just great.
Is there anything that can be like harvested from them? I guess we're getting
You
their
can't.
weapons.
I mean, you like if you want to keep their claw. Like, so there's probably 10 harpoons. Plus 6. They're plus 6, right? Whoever's taking these weapons.
I'm gonna keep as
Yeah.
much as I can and process as much as I can and like harvest as much as I can.
Yeah.
And harpoons.
Can we use the harpoons like on our ballistas or
No.
ballistas or
It's
our
a different
gun?
kind.
But are they like finely made? Like in the picture, at
They're,
least
they're
look-
really, they're really great. I mean, you get a sense that this wasn't just a monster race, but these guys were some type of hired mercenary group in the water. So very effective, very good at, supposedly very good at what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
We
Hired
kinda clowned on
mercenaries.
them.
I mean, I mean,
Okay, and then you can add the details later or whatever, but like I'll harvest as much as I can from the actual monsters themselves.
Yep. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can get claws. So of the
Levin will help with the
7 on
harvesting.
deck, they have really long, nice long claws as they were doing a lot of damage. And then honestly, the fins. Their fins are really nice. If you want to make a nice fin soup, just for decoration on top, fancy dining dish. Actually, I was going to have Gorga was going to be pretty happy about getting them, so you can make fin soup.
Oh, Gorga.
Nonetheless,
Is that kind of weird though? If they're like intelligent creatures.
you don't make the soup of them; it's just the decoration on top.
Okay.
It's garnish.
Okay.
Okay. Levin is going to ask for Carve to go below deck quick and just quick pop off all the once we made it out of the storm, pop all the skeleton heads off the skeletons because Leban's out of spell slots, and so therefore cannot reinsert control over unless you can put me full of spells. Well, hold on a second. How
I
many can
already bumped you full. I used that skill.
use everything you could there? Hold on.
And I
Let
could.
me double check something
Yeah.
quick. Because I think I can.
Yeah, where are we right now? Are we like over here? Did like it push us east?
You guys are.
Well, I thought we stayed on course because the
You're
skeletons.
pretty on
so
course.
Yeah,
They
they
fell
were
through this.
definitely mercenaries of some sort. They're probably
So
like
right-
patrolling.
Yeah.
So
Oops,
outskirts, kind of potentially. Who knows? But yeah,
Yeah, to the best of your ability, you think. For some reason, my thing's back to. You're about right here.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. Alrighty.
So it's gonna be.
Fellas, this has been great. I'm glad that we gotta kill some Spanish mermen together.
5.
That was great. Good job, guys. Good
I'm
job.
gonna head out. See ya.
5
Oh,
2 is 7.
hey, did anyone check out that dwarf metal band that I sent?
I have not yet.
I did not yet. I did not.
Okay,
But
hold
I
on
want.
1 second. Before people